All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, HaKadosh. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. We like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect, and the 1/3. And Lord's will, this lesson, this epistle, this church, this calling out, will be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hara HaKadosh, which the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, all right, are the Israelites, which you know today as so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, and those scattered abroad according to the diaspora, according to the curses, which is according to prophecy. All right, and we are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, and the Wadiyah Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hara HaKadosh, for putting an urgent necessity spirit on us to come out here. All right, it's the middle of winter, but the scriptures speak about in season, out of season. Okay, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering. You're looking at the days that we are in, with measuring the time diligently according to the scriptures, and you can see that. Can you get Matthew 24 and what's that 36? It is at the door.
Yeah, I got you. I checked it.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. I got the phone now.
Okay. Yeah, Matthew 24, Baba Kasha. It is at the door. You know? So we're in very beautiful, sobering times. All right. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai is definitely putting a very sobering spirit on us to have an idea of the severity of this truth, while the rest of the people, starting with the nation of Israel first and foremost, are blinded. You know, they're in a spirit of mirth and partying because they are not opened up, nor their eyes, they can't see what's going on.
Matthew 24 and verse 33, I started 32. And it says, "Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When its branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh.
Right.
So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors."
Right. So it is near. Okay. What is near? Salvation, the new covenant.
Yep.
Okay, because we're under grace right now. So these things are near. Our King coming back.
Yep.
King David, all right, being risen up. Okay. All this is near. All this is approaching. All right. We're in very beautiful times. And when you look at everything going around globally, the only way they can explain it is what you would call biblically. All right. And let's jump into Jeremiah 28.
Yep. This is the book of Jeremiah 28 and verse 7. It says, "Nevertheless, hear thou now this."
Hey, let's start at 1.
Okay.
It's church. You know?
Jeremiah 28 and 1. "And it came to pass the same year, in the beginning of the reign of Zedekiah, king of Judah,"
Which I believe that was a wicked king. Or is it Hezekiah?
Okay, I need to talk about
Yeah,
that.
you know, because that one, he was a wicked king that the Lord allowed the Babylonians to besiege.
Yeah.
And then they plucked his eyes out, but before they did that, they killed his sons.
Yep.
But guess what? In that same account, the Lord spared Jeremiah.
Oh.
So like right now, you got wicked Israelite teachers that are on a high king-like level.
Hell yeah.
But the Lord's going to allow Esau to come in like a flood, but spare his prophets.
Oh, yeah.
Even the king of Babylon said not only get Jeremiah out of prison, but spare him.
Wow.
But the wicked Israelites,
That's heavy.
you know?
Yep. And it says, "Reign of Zedekiah, king of Judah, in the 4th year, and the 5th month, that Hananiah, the son of Azur the prophet, which was Gibeon, spake unto me in the house of the Lord, in the presence of the priests and of all the people, saying, Thus speak of the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, saying, I have broke the yoke of the king of Babylon. Within 2 full years will I bring again into this place all the vessels of the Lord's house that Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, took away from this place."
So a restoration.
Right.
A restoration. That's
Right.
what we're waiting on. We're waiting on to be restored. That's why Jake talks about reparations, which is what? To repair. Because we're broken. That's why we need the gospel. Don't it say the brokenhearted? And what are we broken from? The curses, the heathen. You know, a lot of our people, which makes sense, they focus on Esau. It's true. But through generations, heathens have had a part. We'll let this pass. That's just a broken man, a broken Israelite. So over time, because before the transatlantic slave trade, you had the trans-Sahara, right? Which that was focused with Ishmael. See? So we need restoration from what has been done to us from all nations. It's good, brother. It's good. It's good. It's good. We'll get it in a minute. It's a little windy, you know? But the Lord's got a cool spirit on us, you know?
And it says, verse 3, king of Babylon took away from this place and carried them to Babylon.
Yeah.
And
hey, have we not been carried to Babylon again?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We're carried to Babylon.
Yeah.
One more. I just want to check the audio.
Oh, yeah.
Bear with me. Just read it one more time.
It says that Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, took away from this place and carried them to Babylon.
Good. Yep. So the children of Israel were carried to Babylon, but then it says that the children of Israel will be delivered out of the land of the north, which we know to be Babylon today.
Right.
So what people don't know in America is you're actually in Babylon. See, you think that you're just black and then you just have rights and then you're just free and liberated and independent. No, you are a citizen in Babylon in captivity. All right? And it also speaks about the land of the north. Now, right here it says North America. So we are what? In the land of the north, which is also known as the virgin daughter Babylon, where the children of Israel would be. And not only the children of Israel will be, but this land of the north of Babylon will be drunken with the blood of the saints that have been brought into captivity in Babylon. All right? All these so-called black and brown people are ancestors of slaves. Okay? And all these Europeans, okay, are ancestors of slave masters to a degree. Just like the black to a degree. You see? Because then you got to differentiate through the spirit who's who. You know?
And it's back in Jeremiah 28:4, and it says, and I will bring again to this place.
Hey, that's one thing that Jake really don't put on as a people, is that they are ancestors of slaves, man. Because if they really meditated upon that, their actions and life choices would be different.
Yeah.
You see? And when you think about it, for the most part, we're really the only ones that go into that history. And Jake only goes into it for reparations, but they're still celebrating Christmas. You know, they still are American. You know? Hey, we're not Americans. Now, Paul used his Roman citizenship.
Right.
We will use our rights as Americans, but we do not follow the customs of America.
Right.
But this was forced upon us. Okay? When you watch the movie Roots, Kunta said, well, why? What's Christmas? And then Philip was like, I don't know, so it's a white folk holiday, but I get this and I get that, so he celebrates it. So a lot of things Jake does because he may get a little something from it, okay?
Right. Yep.
But what it is Babylon was set up for you to receive benefits because you're a Gentile. Remember it says, they loathe my law.
I was just thinking that.
And they have benefits.
I got it. I know what you want.
You got it? Because I was going to grab it.
Yeah, I got it.
2nd Ezra 8?
9.
9.
Yep.
You know? Because you do. Babylon does. That's why people are in league with her. Because Babylon gives you things. Babylon allows everyone to suck on the tit. You know?
Yep.
The queen of heaven, Asterisk, multiple tits, fertility. All right? Everyone's sucking off on them. You know? Read this.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra 9.
Hey, Babylon is where a heathen can come and get freaked off on. You know?
2nd Ezra 9 and I'll start at verse 9. And it says, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways.
Yeah. Who is this talking about?
Israelites.
Israelites. Jacob's trouble, man.
Judah Issachar.
Hey, we told her, Jake, the other day, you a victim of Babylon, bro.
Yep.
A lot of our people, which like we say, we were victims too. We were once lost too. But then you also have a portion of our people that are okay with it. They have found a niche within it.
Yeah.
You know, they found a comfortability, a sweet spot.
Yeah.
And You got
I'm
it.
sorry, and that's one thing too. Like even the world, quick testimony. I didn't like how I felt in society.
Right.
Like why am I at the bottom? Why am I not having the best of the best of the best?
Right.
I was always curious why I was in this fucking position, but now coming into the rest of Yahweh Shema Shai, now I know.
Right. Hey, well, that's the spirit, because I was watching when we were watching the brothers and the elders from Dallas. They were saying that Jake needs to ask why more.
Yeah.
You should be asking why.
Right.
Why all I know is the ghetto?
Right.
Why do all I know is black? Why am I called a color, but everyone else is called a continent?
Yep.
They're Chinese from China, but you're just black from Avenue A, from Norton, or from Clinton.
Man.
But they don't have the spirit to be asking. Well, we're gonna start asking why.
Yep.
Ask Esau why.
You heard Jada Kiss?
Why? Ask Esau and his historian, why did you put us in slavery? Why did you force Jesus on the early so-called indigenous people of South America?
Yep.
Why did you burn them at the stake if they didn't accept white Christianity?
Yep.
Why? Why did you practice experiments on black and brown women? Why did you think that black people didn't feel pain?
Yep.
Why did you inflict us in the Tuskegee Project?
Yep.
Why? Why did you tell us to go to war and come back in 1919 and it was coined the Red Summer because of race riots?
Yep.
Why?
Yep.
Man,
bro.
The fuck?
Why? And it says, and guess what? Esau got the answer to all those questions, all those whys.
And Jake too.
Oh yeah.
Because you got wicked ass Jakes that are so damn through that they're keeping up the lie of why we're asking why.
Yeah.
And I was watching Deacon Akkad debate these black Christians, and he went into Acts 13 about the word nigger, and they blatantly was like laughing and scoffing. So they're not on no level. Jake isn't out here on a collegiate level to really get it. They're happy, and they're slow sinking ship because they got a room with a good view, and maybe a little ass.
Right.
And some corn whiskey. You heard Fiddler, remember?
Yep.
A gift destroyed a heart, bro.
And it says back in 2 Esdras 9:9, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
Yeah, they cast them away, but despitefully.
Disregarded.
We ain't talking about the Jakes that be like, oh shit, man, I want to be here, but I got to go to work. That's a slave.
Yeah.
But you got Jakes that despitefully cast it away for Nefertiti. Cast it away because a nigga doing a documentary on Mummy Returns with Brandon Fraser.
Yep.
Getting debates with Sonetta. Those are the despiteful. They despised it.
Yep.
They despise this because they got demons in them. Remember they said he outside. He said, "Why are you bothering us?"
Yeah,
when he was in the synagogue teaching, because Satan was on him.
Damn,
A lot of our people have said, these people, if we battle demons to be right, how much more these people?
Got a quick creep. This is speaking of this despise.
You tell a nigga that his package is delayed and he's fucking, ready to kill someone.
Kill you?
He's ready. Yeah, thank you. He's ready to kill you.
What you mean, nigga?
I tell her, Jake, man, I'm at the job. I didn't tell her. I said, yo, bro, I'm just trying to pay bills, bro.
Damn.
I don't know, my man. I don't know. My bad. And it clicked.
Yeah.
He apologized. Like, right. I know you mad, but don't take that shit out on me.
Right.
You both in the field picking cotton, and the nigga mad at you. Being the nigga that put us in the field.
He's whipping you. He mad at me. Acts 7:49.
Yep.
I'm sorry, 51.
No. Write it down.
Okay.
Because that's Stephen.
Yeah.
So start up a little.
Yeah.
Hey, like we're at church, brother.
This whole chain,
We're at church. Just start up just a little, just so we can get our point.
Man, I'm gonna start up 41. Acts 7:41. And they made a calf in those days and offered sacrifice unto the idol.
Jake made a calf, threatening Aaron.
Yep.
All right. Imagine a Debo Terry Crews niggas, and a cackling Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
Right.
Right. Catch me outside.
Man.
You know? Wicked as all hell.
That's too much to fucking handle.
And you know Jake was being wicked in Egypt too. Because they give you beer and shit.
Yep.
You know Jake was getting drunk after a hard day of bricklaying. You know?
And it says,
because you got to think, Jake was delivered from captivity in Egypt. They were lawless.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
They were sighing and crying like right now, but the niggas still lawless.
Yep.
So they was into all types of shit, man. You had our Israelite women getting popped by the Hamitic men. Okay? Jake was wicked over there. See, they don't go into the wickedness Jake was doing. Look at like right now. You know? Look at right now, man. Because when you think about it, the Lord delivered us out of captivity according to prophecy that was told to Abraham. But why did the Lord do that? Because you had Moses, Aaron, Joshua, Caleb, and the little ones.
the babies.
The lineage,
yep.
like in Revelation. Why did in World War II, or was it I, did they have the seal of God?
World War I.
World War I, because those Israelite men were being preserved for the lineage
The grandfather. Right.
of the men today.
Yep.
You know? So why did the Lord deliver? Because the remnant was coming out of them.
Yep.
You know?
And it says, and rejoice in the works of their own hands. Wicked.
Yep.
Then the Most High turned and gave them up to worship the host of heaven,
See?
as it is written
Yeah.
in the book of the prophets, O ye house of Israel, have you offered to me slain beasts and sacrifices by the space of 40 years in the wilderness? Yea, he took up tabernacles of Moloch, damn, and the star of your god Rephan,
Yep.
figures which ye made to worship them.
And why? Because Jake was polluted by the heathen.
Yeah,
Just like right now, you're polluted in Babylon.
yeah,
All these Israelites out here, you're Gentiles. You're heathens, man. Because you like the customs of white America. White Christmas, white Santa, white lights, white Jesus. Because you have been in captivity in your mind.
yeah,
Because something that's pushed constantly now you deem as normal. Well, now the Lord is pushing the Bible on a normal level.
Yeah.
But Jake still ain't adhering to that. You know? Keep going.
Yep. And it
And
says,
then a lot of them don't even care. But wait till prophecy comes to
they
pass.
don't care. But as soon as it's gonna be too late, you know.
Yeah.
And it says, verse
Hey, there's
43,
a reason why the Lord got us out in the blistering cold. And Jake just said no.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
No, there's a reason why we're out here in season and out of season. There's a reason
There
for
really
that.
is a reason.
There's a reason for that. Now, you brothers may not see, you could maybe see the reflection, but people be looking us in the eye when they pull up, man.
Yep.
Jake could be in the car shaking their head. You know, little Yvette be looking away.
Yep.
So her punk ass can go back on Snapchat to be a demon.
Yep. To other Jakes.
And really, when you look at it in hindsight, everything that Jake does that they turn to disregard the truth is fucking vanity. It's straight up vanity. There's no real substance in it, you know? Nothing in this place that you turn to that's not the truth. None of that will profit you in the days of judgment. You got judgment day and judgment night coming, man.
Ooh.
You know?
Right.
What the fuck? You know?
Right.
You heard of demon night,
Yep. And
but it
it's-
says we are not of the night.
Yeah.
So thank you, Yahweh Shem El Shai B'Shem Karkadash, for not making us like that. Because this is not of us. We are only mirroring, expressing what the Lord is putting on us. All right? Which keeps us humble because we don't take it. You know, don't cut it off. Don't cut us off. You know, that's how you feel.
Right.
You gonna say something, bro?
Oh, no.
All right, you got it.
And it says, verse, sorry. Yeah. Verse 44, 43. And it says, and I will carry you away beyond Babylon. 44, our fathers had the tabernacle of witness in the wilderness, as he had appointed, speaking unto Moses.
Yeah, he had a tabernacle of witness against who? Jake. Because in the wilderness, the Ark of the Covenant was built, and that is where the Lord said, I will visit you.
Yep.
And then you had the issue between them wicked-ass Jakes and Korah and all them against Aaron. That's why Aaron's staff is in the Ark of the Covenant now with a budded almond, budded almonds. All right, and the manna and the tablets, which Jeremiah had to hide. And his quote unquote friends tried to follow behind him to see where it was hidden, and the Lord smitted them with like confusion, so they couldn't find it. You know,
it's somewhere hidden right now. Man.
Yeah,
it's heavy.
But then Esau made a movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and the wise men of Teman found it and got their ass zapped. You seen that, right?
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And it says, verse 44, as he had appointed, speaking unto Moses, that he should make it according to the fashion that he had seen, which also our fathers that came after brought in with Yahushai into the possession of the Gentiles, whom the Most High drave out before the face of our fathers unto the days of David.
Right, the mixed multitude been going in. That's why you had certain Israelite women that took nasty water-head-ass Hamite babies with them because they birthed those babies from getting popped by Ham. And then they spoke against our power, and the Lord judged their ass, man. Like right now, you got Jakes that live in a home where some of their siblings are Edomites. Hey, Brakateh Abashimashai.
I seen it right 5
Yeah,
days it was.
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
You got Jakes right now that got white brothers and sisters because their mother was a damn community well.
Yep.
And she opened up her to every quiver, man. You know, first Jake.
She a little water hole.
First Jake, then she got that out of her way. Then what she do? Well, now I'm gonna get with Esau because I want some comfort. Then he pops her, and then she takes them white babies back to the hood. And now these white babies gotta grow up with Jake. They gotta be taken out. Fuck them, man. You know, hey, if you ain't an Israelite, at the end of the day, it don't matter. And then ultimately, if you ain't of the house of David, the Lord's elect, we're not worrying about you. We're not worrying about you. Okay? How about that? That's in the Bible. That's what the Bible says. You people don't go into the Bible. You people, it's like it's like you pull what you want from it. You know? You only bought it for this. Like when somebody buys a box of chocolate, they only want it because they want the cherry ones. Nah, man, you gotta eat all of it. You gotta eat all of it. Hey, Forrest Gump said it. Life like a box of chocolates. Hey, the Bible is. You don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know what you're gonna get when you open that, man. And these people were finding out in the last days, Christians don't know the Bible, don't read the Bible, and don't believe in the God in the Bible. They believe in the precepts of men. They believe in Billy Graham. You know? Keep going.
Verse.
And that nigga Vocab is a racist. That nigga Vocab is a demon and he's a racist. And any Israelite that's joined unto him, Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to destroy you, man. The Lord is going to destroy you. You are sleeping with the enemy. You're sleeping with the enemy. You have sided with the beast. You have sided with the system that was prophesied to be our detriment. You are siding with a system that we got to fight every day. Every day, one way or another, we have to fight temptations and wickedness in this place. And your ass is dove head first. You know? You jumped in the air with an afro and came out bald-headed. You seen Undercover, brother. You need a watch with some hot sauce, brother. You need to get shaken back. You know?
Oh, man.
What was it? White Devil? Or White She-Devil?
Yeah, White She-Devil.
He said, what's going to happen to this red dragon? Which now he's saying, Esau ain't Esau.
Come on, man. He got paid off. That ain't no damn thing.
Hey, money ain't everything.
You know, right, man.
Money ain't everything. Box ain't everything. Drinking ain't everything. The Lord is everything. The flesh ain't everything, man. And you're going to find out real soon that what you've invested in, all right, was a bad deal.
And it says, verse 46, who found favor before the Most High and desired to find a tabernacle for the God of Jacob, but Solomon built him in a house. Howbeit, the Most High dwelled not in temples made with hands, as said the prophet, heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool.
Right. So we're at the footstool of the Lord. You know? And people are high and mighty, and you're at the footstool. and it's spiritual because it speaks how Esau walks over us.
Yeah.
As if we're a footstool.
Yep.
You know? And there's that famous picture of the Edomite with like the teeth and he's had his feet on the Jake.
The baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
Baby Jake.
Man.
And it says,
And yes, we're still offended about what this place has done to us.
Hell yeah, man.
The fuck?
Yeah, bro, just think about the timeline of us here in America. You got here, slavery. Then you got the KKK, then
Gad.
the Jim Crow laws, Gad. You know, like Reuben, all these tribes, man. Man.
and it says, what house will ye build me?
Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Barakatam. Shalom.
It says,
What did Elder Pastor say? Peace to the gods. You know?
Peace to the gods.
Yeah.
We are. It says it.
Yeah.
What house?
Well, we're on a spiritual journey to become godlike.
Man.
Maya Ka'ala. Maya Ka'ala, who is like,
Man.
you know?
Just like my man Black Adam. You know?
Yes.
He was a
Slave.
Technically, if you look at spiritually, he was a Hebrew slave.
He was a slave.
He was a slave.
And then a sacrifice is what rose him up.
Yeah, I believe it was his son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Which is really Yahweh Shai.
Man.
And then Yahweh Shai said, we will do greater.
Man.
Watch that movie, Black Adam.
It's a great movie.
Great uplifting movie.
Spiritual movie.
And then watch King Kang. What's my man?
Cain the Conqueror.
Yeah, King the Conqueror.
Yeah.
You know?
King.
And it says, what house will ye build me, said the Lord.
A spiritual one. Because the house that's being built is the house of David.
That's right.
Because we are, as the Lord is making us as lively stones. All right? Bricks coming together, bone to bone. A body. The body is a temple. Right?
Yeah.
But then it says we are the body of Hamashiach. Yahushua is the head.
Yeah.
So this body that's being built together throughout the earth. All right? Throughout the earth. You got beloved brothers from Holland on there. Okay? So the Lord has his body stretched out on earth that represents the third temple.
Right. Megatron, man.
Yes. Which is spiritual because the Transformers, they come together, right?
Yeah.
Well, in the movie Transformer, they're all scattered throughout the world.
Yes, they are.
And then they gotta get put together to create one body.
Yeah. They're dormant.
And they call him Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
Prime means first estate.
Yep.
That's why it says they shall renew their strength, meaning it will be given back.
Right.
So they'll be in their first estate, which Prime means first.
Prime. Man, that's fire, man.
That's
beautiful. Right.
So
Man.
we waiting to transform
Right. Literally.
while fighting off
It
Transformers.
says in the twinkling of an eye.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah.
That's faster than the speed of light.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah.
You know?
That is fast.
And it says,
It says that we have a body, waiting for us in heaven.
Yep.
Not made, with hands.
Yep. And what movie was that? Where he went in the ship and got the body?
Was it Captain America?
No.
In the ship?
Was it?
Oh, in the ship and got the body.
Remember he went in the water? Was it Superman? It was something, but he had a body weight. Battle Axe leader, she had a body weight.
Oh, okay.
Remember? But there was a movie where he had a body, he had to go get it, and he became like even more tuned up.
Damn.
it says, I wish I knew. Verse 50, it says, have not my hand made all these things?
Yep.
Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart.
Ye stiff-necked. That's why it says if they're filthy, let them alone. Now the Spirit can have us correct and rebuke, but to sit here and constantly go back and forth, we don't do that. All right? But in the Spirit, there's times where certain men or dealings get addressed that the body needs to be aware of, so we can keep that unclean food away from us. All right? Because the fat's being trimmed.
Yep.
You know?
It says,
Hey, this is a live action news, man. You're gonna get it live and direct. You're gonna find out things that you didn't watch, or you didn't experience, or you didn't read, but you're gonna hear it from the men. You know, you're gonna hear it from humble men on a journey.
Yep.
Warning, exhorting, watch out. Hey, coaches, the talking. See.
and it says,
So any new young brother or sister that don't know what's going on, Just have faith, man. Trust the process. Don't be so quick to jump up and say something because you don't know what you're involved in yet. You think that we just be sitting out in the snow? You know, like you think we're just sitting out here because we wanted to hang out? There's a reason why we're out in the middle of winter.
Brick.
Brick.
Fucking cold out here.
Layers on, man. Got our feet all crunched up and shit, you know? But you don't know that. But my point is, with making those statements is, understand that through the Spirit, we humbly know what we're talking about. So just when you come to serve the Lord, hey man, be more ready to hear.
Yeah. Yep.
Now if it's an edifying question, cool. But if it's an emotional one, check that shit at the door, Jake.
And it says, ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears.
Why y'all gotta get on the sisters like that? You know? Hey, why y'all talking about? Shh. You don't know the scriptures. The whole book, Matthews, John, Luke, Mark, Acts, Romans, Corinthians, Thessalonians, you know, Titus, Ephesians. It was a constant back and forth between good and evil, belief and unbelief.
Right, the book of Acts is a prime example.
The whole
of that.
thing.
Yeah,
You had wicked camps in Acts, where the Lord had his spirits jump on them, man. You know?
You had Jakes that didn't believe in Yahushua.
You had Yahushua flipping tables, you know?
They didn't believe that Yahushua was, you know, the Savior.
Right.
The Messiah.
Right.
That's why Paul said, okay, it's cool. I'm going to go to the Gentiles and speak to them.
Yup.
My hand's clean. I told you niggas already.
Yep, I told you Israelites already.
Yeah.
That's why he said, oh, you the law?
Yeah.
Now you a whole deputy to the law.
Right, exactly, right.
You know, he said, I'm going to head out.
Right.
You know?
Man.
We're under grace. You know what grace means? Favor. So we're under the Lord having mercy and favor on us right now. You know? Mm-hmm. So what? We can still be here so prophecy can be fulfilled.
Right.
Because if we weren't under grace, then Esau would be killing us because we're not living by the laws, meaning there would have to be an establishment of someone teaching us the laws.
Right.
That proves we're not under the new covenant yet. We're under grace. That's why I said he furthered the affliction.
Yeah.
The Lord it said that we will be put in chattel slavery. It didn't say when it would end. Physical yoke, iron yoke, paper yoke. It's a financial, mental, spiritual captivity now. And you got people like Vocab scoffing saying we not in captivity. Hey, try to leave America.
Man.
You know, try to leave America. Passport D9.
You got tissue in that bag?
Yes, yeah. I got a this.
Oh,
that's
water,
better.
Yeah, the water.
You know? Oh, you need it for you?
Oh, shit.
I thought you wanted it for the sword. I got this.
Oh,
I got you.
Bad.
Got you. You got to come prepared out here. Get ready for a pilgrimage.
It's near a state.
You know? Yeah, we're in the belly of Babylon, man. And we're gonna start transitioning some prophecy, man. You know? Because Esau's making his move. Thank you, Yahweh Shemel Shai, for putting it on the beast, man. For putting it on that old serpent to start coiling his prey. Let's finish that off when you get a moment, and then could jump back to Jeremiah.
Okay, my bad.
It's all good.
Back in Acts 7 and 51, it says,
We're at the end.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Better is the end of a thing than the beginning. We're at the end.
back in Acts 7 and 51, ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears.
Yeah, and that's Isaiah 6, right?
Yep.
How long? Yahushua said it's fulfilled through him. Yahushua had to deal with it. Even Yahushua himself had to deal with it. That's why these guys think gain is godliness.
Right.
But
right.
John said, bring fruit meet for repentance. This thing isn't, but it is a numbers game. But it's a numbers of quality, not quantity. Okay? So we are set up in the spirit to come out, teach, preach, and edify. The Lord gives the increase, but the Lord is giving increases on Israelite men first that are what? Meet for repentance. Not just, oh, you an Israelite, I'm an Israelite, it's an Israelite party. You know, you over here sending up prayers and the nigga putting his hand in your garment. You know?
Steal it from me.
Right. You say, hey, man, y'all see my menorah? This nigga stole it.
But it says, ye do always resist the Holy Spirit. As your fathers did, so do ye.
So what's happening is Jake is resisting the Holy Spirit.
Yep.
When breakdowns are being broken down and Jake doesn't adhere, they're resisting the Holy Spirit.
Yep.
When you tell them the Sabbath is not Friday to Saturday and it's based off the new moon, all right, they're resisting the Holy Spirit, which, by the way, the new moon will be on the 21st.
That's next Saturday.
Which will be Saturday to Sunday. All right? Which will be Saturday to Sunday.
Are you still want that in Esdras 9?
You finish that off real quick.
All right.
Back in 2nd Esdras 9 and verse 9, it says, and they that have cast him away despitefully shall dwell in torments, for such as in their life have received benefits.
Yeah, America.
Yep.
Babylon, the benefit card, EBT, welfare, SNAP, WIC, women in crisis. You know? And what are you gonna do when those get shut off? When they stop letting the milk flow from the titty, what are you gonna do? Look at a baby when you pull them. That's actually a process. Weaned from the breast. That's a thing. It said weaned, meaning you slowly take them off of it. So if they just cut you off from the tit. Remember the Wayans and Major Payne said, pop the titty out his mouth.
Yeah.
So when Esau popped that, which ultimately the Lord, when the Lord pulled the benefits from you, when you can't get your normal get-in, oh, it's gonna be different out here. You know, gasoline, water running, electricity. Carl Schwab just said that. You know. Look at all of them.
Oh,
Look at that. Hey, we ain't got no food, but they just happen to be around us. You know? As birds flying, you know?
Yep. Back in Jeremiah.
Yeah. Was that it on that?
Esdras? Yeah, it was one more line. It says, and have not known me.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
right. Jake don't adhere to the words of Yahweh.
They don't want to know.
Right.
But they're a female. I want to know your name.
Yep.
But they don't want to know the Lord's.
Right.
You know?
That female, guess what? She's not gonna save you.
Nope.
But the Lord will.
Nope.
If you know.
Yeah. If you're of that number.
Yeah.
Which ultimately all Jake will be saved. But it's the process of how it happens.
Right.
Because the elect will be delivered, but all Israel will be saved through the lineage of the elect when the
Right.
kingdom's established.
Yep.
Meaning through the act of sex. Okay?
Jeremiah.
Because, I'm sorry, brother, you got to look at it just like in the ancient time, Joshua, and we were going to war, you know? And then on the way, brother got Rahab and whatever other women they got. So on the way to establishing the kingdom, we were getting women, which then were leading to children being born.
Right.
That's coming back.
Yep.
You know? Oh, that's why it says 7 women shall take hold.
That's one man.
You know?
Right.
Back in Jeremiah 28 and verse 8, no 7, it says, nevertheless, hear thou now this, that I speak of thine ears, and in the ears of all the people, the prophets that have been before me.
Yeah. Yep, keep going.
Yep.
And before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries.
Right. The prophets that were before me prophesied against what?
Says many countries.
Right. In this land region. Okay? What were the many countries? Well, you got to look. You could go to Daniel 2. You can even go to Daniel 7. The Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Persians, the Medes, Japhet at that time, the Medes, Esau, okay? The Romans, the Greeks. That's a little after Jeremiah, but you brothers get what I'm saying, okay? Prophesizing against many countries. Letting these countries know. Letting these heathens know. Keep going.
And it says, many countries and against great kingdoms.
Yeah, against great kingdoms. Egypt was a great kingdom. You know?
Hell yeah.
Moses and Aaron prophesied against Egypt.
Yep.
plagues and judgments were sent to that great kingdom. You know, Syrians, the Babylonians. All right. Who else? The Persians.
Yep.
These are great kingdoms. You know,
Yep.
that they're known still to this day. Those great kingdoms. You know, Alexandria, Egypt, Esau, the Greeks, King Antiochus.
And it says, of war.
Of war. War is always a establishment of power.
Yeah. Yep.
The battle of AI, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
War is always used to establish power and rank and order and superiority.
Yep.
That's why there's going to be what? A third war. Can we get? I grab it.
Yeah.
Revelations 11. I got it.
And two real quick, and that's why the heathen imagine a vain thing, because they think that, you know, like China or Russia, they, you know, they think that, you know, they're gonna be, you know, the next to rule.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what 999 is gonna be us. You know, Yahushua, you know what I mean, the elect, the nation of Israel.
Yep.
I'll keep going.
I got it. This is Revelations 11 and 14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe, the third war cometh quickly. Okay, so war is mentioned all throughout the scriptures, just like war is mentioned all throughout history.
Yeah.
History tells you of many wars and battles,
Yep.
but those battles and wars were always with confused noise. War cries, screams,
Yep.
bloodshed, curdling, trampling, cavalry. You know, you could hear the Romans coming. But the war that is prophesied to come, all right, will be with fuel and fire,
Yep.
man. You know? What's it, Isaiah?
Isaiah 9 and 5.
We snagged that.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a great nuclear war. You know,
Yeah.
everything America right now, as you know, is about to be burned up.
Yes.
It really is.
Hey, my man said, he said, tell me how we're not on the eve of destruction.
Oh, the song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fire-ass song, man.
And we are.
Yep. And we can feel it. But Eve can't. Isaiah 9 and 5, for every battle of the warrior soldiers is with confused noise. Braveheart.
He just said it too. You know, the war cries.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The horse's name. You know, you got the sound of the arrows going through the wind. You know, the javelins.
The sword
Yeah,
clashing.
yep.
Ching, ching, ching.
You know.
And armor.
Yeah.
You know, maybe even some animals.
Yeah.
They use elephants, horses, all types,
Yep.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Even in the Maccabees, remember the one, he went and stabbed the elephant underneath?
Yeah. Then he fell.
You'd think it just got stabbed and
Yeah.
said, it
Yep.
was like, you
Yeah.
know, all till you hear it.
Yep. Yep.
You can hear war,
Yep.
you know? Oh, Civil War, remember the movie Patriot?
Same, yeah.
Remember they were
yeah.
in the house, they could hear the gunfire
Yeah,
going off,
yep. Mhm.
you know?
In the dark and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And it says,
That's confused noise.
Exactly.
That's confused. He's like, what the fuck is that?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Yep,
You know, that's
Yep.
confused noise right there.
yep. Bombs, landmines.
Yep.
Oh, other languages.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a clash of
Yeah.
it's a clash of tongues,
Yeah.
cultures.
Yep.
You know? It says confused noise and garments rolled in blood.
That's dead bodies, man.
Yep.
You know, you got dead soldiers.
Yep.
You know, gushing out. You know, because the damn wound. You know, he slit throat. Anything. Listen, you're talking about. You know, the Most High Yahweh Shema Shai. He's a man of war, so he constructs these wars.
Yep.
You know, so you gotta think this is how the Most High wants it to be.
Yep.
You know, the Most High is raw. He's cold, man.
He shows you that in Dances with the Wolves. In the beginning scene with Kevin Costner,
Oh, man.
he's got to bite the
Oh,
wooden spoon and
man.
pull his leg. They was gonna amputate it.
Man.
There's blood everywhere, everywhere.
I believe in the beginning of that movie you had Gad fuck up Esau. I believe in the beginning. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they fucked up Esau real bad.
I know they did that. It was Gad and Revenant. With Leonardo.
Yeah. Okay. All right, think about it.
And it says, rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Man.
See?
It said fuel of fire,
Right,
nuclear fire.
right,
You know,
right.
damn.
Let's keep going to Jeremiah and we'll slowly transition, you know, maybe to Jeremiah 51 or 50. We'll see where the Spirit goes.
And it says of war and of evil.
Evil being bad times.
Yeah.
You know what's a bad time? Esau's construction of his establishment to a new world order.
Yeah.
His new world order is going to be a very bad time for the public of people, for community. He's going to force you, subsidize you, all right? And you will own nothing, and he's going to legally require you to be happy.
Yep. Damn,
You know?
man.
He's
Damn.
going to legally require you to be happy, because if not, that's going to fall on your credit score like in Moab.
Yep.
They got that thing where you got to be for the government.
Yeah.
That's that's
Yeah.
Comic-Con.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
That's prison basically. That's fucking prison.
Yep. Shut up and like it.
Yep. And then what's
That's slavery.
Yeah.
Remember they had the laughing barrel for Jake?
Yeah. Yep.
Yo, Esau, you the new nigga, bro. You oppressed, man.
Yep.
The heterosexual white male is oppressed in America.
Yep.
He's going out bad, bro. What did those cops say? He said it's over for us.
Yeah.
Remember
yeah.
that-
In that garage?
that garage?
Yeah.
That conversation.
And it says, and of pestilence.
Yep. Which they're using that now to pretty much shut down the known world. Okay? They're using these in particular tools and means to further produce an agenda. Can you get Job 5 and 12?
Yep.
You got Klaus, which Klaus means victory of the people. Okay? Getting ready. They're setting up in Davos, Switzerland,
Yep.
which Davos means son of David or beloved.
Job 5 and 12.
But ultimately, what is the end of gonna be? And we're gonna go into it, but what ultimately is gonna be the end of Esau and his plans?
Yep.
Job 5 and 12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty,
Yup.
so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Right. So at the end of the day, their agenda, all right, will be disannulled. Their agenda will not be fulfilled. Okay. Esau's agenda is going to become kaput because this third war is going to ultimately do away with Esau here in Babylon. Okay. Because you're going to have the beast, NATO and the EU, Gog, the bear, all right, Elam, Moab, the serpent, they're all going to be fighting and joining up together. But ultimately, Babylon will be destroyed, but the elites are going to think that they're going to be able to ride off in the sunset. And don't think for a second they ain't going to have all you, they're going to have Jakes and whoever they want in their bunkers and bases, you know?
You want to keep going?
No, let's jump into let's go right into Rev 13.
I got you.
Let's go into the mark, man. You know, what is the mark? This is what he's using. This is what he's pushing. This is what he's bringing. There's a lot of things happening right now, you know? And these average Americans have no idea. We're at an end. We're at an end of an age. We're at an end of an age where it says doom and gloom. You know? You can start at like 10.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Or, I'm sorry. Start at 11.
11. Okay. This is the book of Revelation 13 and verse 11.
You almost want to start at 1 because that's pretty much speaking on the history of Esau's history.
Yep.
You know, because the 7 heads are the major empires that established his primary success today. The 7 heads being Greece, Rome, Germania Major, Minor, France, Spanish, and the Brits. What's the Brits control? What's London, right?
Yeah.
London, Britain, that's the monetary system. What's the elites coveted after the banking system,
Hell yeah.
which led them to being the major contributors to the transatlantic slave trade and owning the banks and funding the Civil War. Esau's had his hand in all of it.
Oh, start from top?
No, that's cool.
Okay.
Just start it. Yeah, just start from the top.
Revelation 13 and 1 is church, right?
It's church.
It says, and I stood upon the sand of the sea,
Yeah.
and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea.
Which this beast represents ultimately the conglomerate of Esau.
Yes.
Okay? Esau, right? Keep going.
And it says, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Right, the 7 heads, which we already told you were the 7 major empires. All right, keep going.
And upon his horns 10 crowns.
Uh-huh.
And upon his heads the name of blasphemy.
Yep.
And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard.
And the leopard being the Greeks.
Yep.
And his feet were as the feet of a bear.
The bear representing Russia.
And his mouth as the mouth of a lion.
Is that the French?
Shit.
Or is it the Brits? I think it's the
Got the paper?
I think it's the Brits.
Yeah, just the...
Let me see, that's why it's good to go into
Yep.
it. You know?
I believe it is the Brits.
I think it is.
I'll read one more time. It
Yeah.
says, and the beast which I saw like unto a leopard, which the Greeks, you know, because you had
I think it is the French.
the French.
Hey, Morar, what's the lion in 13?
Daniel.
In Rev.
13.
That's Britain.
Bread. Yup, it is bread. Yup, it is bread.
And it says, and the dragon gave him power. I stand.
Hey, and fuck those Brits too, man. You know, them niggas was demons. Hey, you want to see some wicked ass Brits? Watch the movie Patriot.
Oh,
Remember
man.
the nigga, he made the Edomite
Yeah.
side with him, then they burned him in the church.
Yup.
Burned my man Heath Ledger's wife and
Yup.
shit. Wicked as hell, man.
Proud as hell, too.
Yep.
And it says, and the dragon gave him power.
The dragon, Rome, the Roman Empire,
is-
the pagan Roman Empire,
Right.
you know? Yep. Yeah, bunch of momos.
Almost.
Which they're all back here today, saying with suits on.
Yeah. Fighting and shit.
When I was watching that show Spartacus and they exposed to that, man. You know, how they're a bunch of cucks. They allowed the gladiators who were jakes to pop their wives, who were likely to get pregnant for the time of Jake baby. That's how Jake was able to get up in there.
Yeah.
You just said that, you saw that police department catch notoriety. The white woman was getting popped by all them niggas, them
Yeah.
nigga cops.
Yeah.
And she got a white husband, and then the niggas, he said, I'm standing by my wife. You standing by while she laying down with a nigga, man.
You're not bringing forward your seed.
Sick.
Well, big part of having a wife, right? You put your seed in there, and you start a legacy.
Yep.
You have sons, daughters.
Yup,
You know, but they're sick people. That's why I call them lawless people.
yup,
Damn.
You know?
yup.
And it says, yeah, what's my point? Verse 3. And I saw one of his heads, as it were, wounded to death.
Is that 325 AD when Rome fell?
Yep.
325 AD, Rome fell.
Oh man, Constantine, really Rome been fell.
Yeah,
If you go back to, actually, historians will tell you Rome never fell because it was the transition from power from Esau to Jacob.
right,
okay,
true.
They got
That
in
makes
there in
sense.
97 AD with Nerva, the 5 good emperors. You know, Nerva, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Vespasia.
That's the Edomite. He was one of the last Edomite rulers.
Oh, okay.
When he came against 70 AD.
Right, yep.
Salakia.
Salakia, yeah.
And it, he has something to say about that.
No.
Oh, okay, and it says, and I saw one of his heads, as it were, wounded to death.
Yep.
And his deadly wound was healed.
And his deadly wound was healed through the establishment of what? Babylon.
America?
You know? But it started with the Renaissance, okay? Which that was Rev 20, the 1,000 years being fulfilled. Yeah. And that's why we have today Renaissance Christianity, the whitewashing, iconoclasm, you know? This is all history. But we're coming to the end of the vision of Esau's history. We're at the end of his legacy, okay? Yeah, quick. We'll read it quick.
Okay. This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 1. Now I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit.
Right, Yahushai, Revelations 1 and 18, John 17, power was given under him. You know when Yahushai was on earth, he had the power to forgive sins?
Yes.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
says it too. Yeah. I'm sorry.
You know, I was going to say you had dumbass Pharisees coming out. It says, now I saw the angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand.
Yup, slavery, captivity. The Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men, Daniel 4:17. So the Lord was like, hey, your time's up right now, buddy.
Right.
You know?
Get your ass back to the games.
Yep. Get your ass on the bench.
Get back in the bus, nigga.
Right. He put his ass on the bench.
For real.
And he laid hold on the dragon.
The Roman Empire.
Yep. That old serpent,
Yep.
which is the devil.
That same enchanting spirit that was in the garden that got Eve, like he's got y'all today. Okay? Which is the devil, Diablo, deceiver. Keep
It
going.
says, and Satan and bound him 1,000 years.
Yep.
And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up. And they set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more.
Right, he put a seal on him. So Esau was in a very cave-like state. You had the book 13 tribe, which don't tell no one we got. All right. but they killed the dude who wrote it.
Yep.
You know? I remember I got the book and I was like, damn, this is deep. Here, Marar. I gave it to Marar. Like, show us what you got from it.
Yeah, that book pretty much exposes you on how if they're saying if they are the people, then it must be a 13 tribe.
Yep.
That's pretty much what you get when you read the whole book. It's telling you what? It's not the people, because there are only 12 tribes.
Right.
You know?
And in that 1,000 years, he lived a very vile, nasty,
Yes.
detestable life.
Disgusting. What they would do is disgusting. They
Yep.
would eat the lice off each other. They would wear their clothes until they disintegrate.
Ugh.
And you know, the dominating religions, if you will, during that time were Mohammedanism, that's what they would call it back then. Nowadays, you know, that's Islam, and Christianity. So they didn't want to be neither, because they didn't want to fall under order of any. So they say, you know, we're just going to fall under Judaism. You know, we're just going to practice with the Jews.
Well, Hyrcanus forced him before.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He forced him to fall under our, what you would call our religion.
That's my man, John Hyrcanus.
Yep. He made his own money. You know, remember Hakeem? He said and coming to America, he said he got his own money.
Yeah.
Which proves a father know where to send his daughter.
Yeah.
You
It
know?
says that. It says you perform a marriage, that, you know what I'm saying, that's a weighty matter.
Yep.
Give it to a man of understanding. You know?
Yep.
Back
Go,
in,
read it one more time.
back in Rev 20:3, and cast them into the bottomless pit.
Yeah, that was through the fall of the pagan or Western Roman Empire, right? So they got basically cast out of society and chased after as a thief.
Yeah,
Exile,
man, watch Spartacus, man. There's this one episode, it's called Kill Them All.
I gotta watch Spartacus.
Gladiators,
I gotta
when the
watch-
gladiators
I gotta watch
rose up, it was fucking them up.
that. Man, gotta watch
You
that
know,
show.
because he took my man Spartacus. Well, that's not his name. That's his slave name that they named him. You know, they took his wife. He said, man, fuck that.
Damn.
We gotta kill them all. That shit was fire. It says, and cast them into the bottomless pit.
Yep, Europe.
Yep.
Europe, you know, a non-flourishing region of land.
Right. Compared to Jerusalem, Europe is shit.
Yep.
Just tell it like it is.
Yep.
Now America, South America,
Oh yeah.
Puerto Rico, rich port,
Very plentiful.
very plentiful, beautiful place. So Esau guy is nasty ass over there. And set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more.
See, because he's a great deceiver. Okay, Esau's deception runs deep, and this is why he's been loose for a little season to deceive, and that's why these people are deceived from the God of this world, because he's blinded the minds. That's why right now he's pushing this electronic revolution, and people are all on board. Okay, he's giving you your watch. You could pay with your hand, with your cell phone. Everybody's tap to pay now. Y'all got Apple Pay.
Yep.
Everybody tap to pay now. You know.
I was gonna show this to you, man. You know what I mean? This right here is one of the main things that Esau used to deceive us too.
Beautiful.
You know, right here, man.
He got me.
And the word, I believe this shit.
I used to be like, I
You know?
don't care what color he is.
Bro, I could tell you
Yeah.
right now, it's time I pray for that image.
Yep.
Man.
You know? I hate that shit.
Which proves Esau's an idol, because Prince Charles, you know, he didn't tell her to get up. Remember when the black woman bowed down to him in the kitchen? She called him on all her knees.
Yep.
Esau likes being idolized. He likes being deified.
Yep.
His pride really had deceived him. He thinks that's what people are supposed to treat him.
Right.
You know?
Right. Which they call that entitled.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. It says.
So Esau's a head case. That guy's a straight up head case, man. If you listen to Esau in 2023, you're going down with the ship.
For real.
Back in Rev 23, it says that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled.
And then starting with that image, You know, when you go into the history, how I think Cesare Borgia's father was a pope, wasn't he?
Yep.
He was a
Rico the Sixth.
yeah. So he established that image as you know, a qualified image of the Lord.
Man.
And the rest of the people that accepted. That's why when the Spanish came to the New World, they forced the Northern Kingdom to accept that image, and that's why you know about stories like Hatui today, where he was at the stake, and they asked him if he accepts Jesus or Christianity, and he said, "Will there be basically white men in heaven?" And then the punk ass priest said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I'd rather go to hell," and then they burnt him. Well, guess what? He went to the Father and he cried. What's that in Rev?
Yep.
Where they he opened it
I get it for you. Yep.
and they cried, saying, "How long?" Yeah, let's grab that real quick, because that's the spirit we're in. How long? How long until this weak ass demon gets taken out of power?
And again, he's a mulch. He can't help himself, man.
He's sick, man. He's a sicko.
He does all types of sick things to children. All
Yeah.
types of stuff, man.
Doing sexual experiments on babies. You know?
We got my man Orlando Brown.
Yep.
That's why he's so fucked up.
Yep.
You said Rev 6?
I think it's right here. 3, 8.
Okay, yep. Revelation 8 and 3, and it says, "And another angel came and stood at the altar, having a golden censer, and there was given unto him much incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of all saints upon the golden altar which was before the throne. And the smoke of the incense was came up with the prayers of the saints, sent up before the Most High out of the angel's hand."
Right, and that goes with the book of Tobit. You got the angels, you know,
it's-
Raphael, Angel Raphael, they take our prayers up to the Lord. But it's as a beautiful incense to the Lord.
Right.
You know? It's like burning incense. You know, you like the smell of something, it's like the prayers go.
Right.
Back in verse 6 and 10, it says, "And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O
Start up.
Actually, I got you. We start. I'll start at verse.
Look, they got it right there. Get your second rooster. It says highly encouraged. Yeah, that's a deceiver.
Yeah.
That's a deceiver. This is how he's deceiving you.
That's the enchantment.
That's the enchantment. He said, make sure you smile under that mask.
And now you got everybody, you know what I mean, just dropping off like flies, you know, because of those accidents.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
This is the book of Revelation 6.
Niggas went from sitting on a bench to laying in a stretcher.
Man. Come on, bro.
Shalom.
Rev 6, I'll start at verse 7. "And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, Come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him."
Hey, there's a heavy spirit of death out here.
Hell yeah.
There ain't a heavy spirit of life. We're in Rev 6, brother.
In verse 8.
There ain't a heavy spirit of life out here. There's a heavy spirit of death suddenly.
That's what they push.
Yes.
They push in deaf culture, especially through the music.
Death style. And it says, "And power was given unto him, unto them, over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth."
Yeah, hey, Esau's going in the spirit, man. This is a new world order.
They say hunger, right? Don't
Yeah.
you know they're fucking locking up food like they lock up the game systems?
Yeah, steak and shit, spam.
Yeah.
The grocery store that we live near, they had a chain link on the seafood.
Yep.
You have some nigga bitch up in there trying to get the shrimp.
Yeah, scrimp.
Not grand, for real.
Scrimps.
You know what I'm saying? Shrimp, lobster, and shit. But yeah, they're locking up the food, man, because it's called organized retail crime.
Yeah.
You know? It's a real thing. People are getting in packs and going to the store snatching rap, like scary movie. You know, but they doing that like Target, Walmart, stuff like that.
Verse 9, it says, "And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar of souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High."
Right, the martyrs.
Right.
But you got Jakes that get put to death here that get in their right mind and are crying to the Lord as well.
Yep.
You know?
And it says,
Hey, there's a counsel being taken against Esau, man. You know? And against Babylon. Because even if you think about it now, Elam, they'll talk about the Britons. Ain't nobody talking about Spanish Edomites no more.
hell no.
You know what I mean? Now, they were a problem at one point in time, but the main issue right now is Babylon. And you know who's being used as a savior of humanity? NATO and the EU. The WEF. The WEF is the beast. When you look at who's involved, you know the WEF is, right?
The World Economic Forum.
Yeah. Those people, those are Edomites.
Oh, those nations, man.
That's the beast.
Yeah, those Edomite nations.
That's the beast.
For real.
And guess what the beast is saying? Get ready for a major cyber attack.
Right.
Get ready for a major power outage. Imagine if the power went out right now. Couples would break up, people would eat their dogs. When the early settlers came here, they ate their dogs first. Then they ate the children. So what you think these useless eaters are gonna do now? If niggas is losing their mind over a 4-for-4, what you think they're gonna do when ain't no lights going on?
Oh man, that Popeye chicken sandwich.
Oh, man.
That bitch said, how we supposed to feed our children? I think y'all put me on there. I was like, what? Here in Rochester.
Oh, yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
over there in fucking Lake Avenue. They say we're not fucking chicken.
She was in her car saying, how we supposed to feed our children?
Bitch, ready to fucking cook.
This shit's about to go down, man. This shit about to go down. All these little nasty ass women that men are lusting after, they're gonna be stinky, sticky, and hairy.
Yep. Vicky.
Hey, yeah, bro. Hey, let a woman be out without her tools for 2 to 3 days.
Oh.
You ain't cuddling with that.
Uh-uh.
You know? You're not cuddling up with that.
It's called hygiene.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which, if you break that down, that goes back to a Greek god, Hygeia.
Oh,
It's
God.
actually a Greek goddess.
Oh, shit.
That Greek goddess is gonna flee from them.
Just like the chick off of, I'm gonna get you, sucker. You know?
Yep.
Looking all nasty and shit.
Yep.
Verse 9, it says,
Which American women are a representation on a micro level to the macro problem of Babylon.
yeah.
All right.
And it says, were slain for the word of the Most High and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?
Right. Avengement. Avengement is coming, man.
Judgment is coming.
The
Judgment.
payback.
Yep. Judgment is coming for everything that Esau has done. But what's crazy about it is this man is getting ready for Judgment Day. He's blatantly getting ready for Judgment Day. You know?
I was scrolling TikTok, right? And, there's a lot of following on there, but sometimes you'll find a video where someone had a vision.
Yeah.
I found one like a month ago. This woman, she was talking about she had a vision of Cali being flooded, right? So obviously it was Cali. That's prophecy. It says, woman, shall dream dreams, the old man shall see visions.
Yep.
This one man, he said, these are the days of unhappy endings.
That's good.
Right. That's real good.
I was like, man, evil spirit. You know what I'm saying? Lord could put the spirit on whoever. But most of those people I noticed, they be straight up jakes. You know?
Yep.
I'll get that real quick, actually.
Yeah, keep it rolling.
Joel 2 and 28.
Yes.
Yep, 28 it says,
Start at 27.
27, I got you. Joel 2 and 27. And it says,
Hey. Look at this. It says pure evil, the Lula, which sounds like Luna, the Lula da Silva regime in Barazal, Brazil, forcibly burrows its political enemies with a deadly jump shot.
oh shit.
So he's opening you up to get ready for the electronic all.
Yes.
The New World Order, Esau is going to push this New World Order on everyone through the law of the Hebrew slave.
Damn.
The Hebrew servant, the all, that's what he's pushing. Because that's why when you read, why did Paul say, I'm crucified with Yahushai? Or Jude said a servant. Because Yahushai fulfilled his Hebrew ceremony with getting nailed to the cross with those all. Did not all get put in his hands and feet? And we have that spiritually, which is the mark Then it said, I bear the marks of Yahushua in my body. So the left-hand side of that is going to be the chip,
Yep.
Physical thing.
a physical one.
Yep.
Which it says that you know, the bite of the dragon, if you will. But if the dragon bites you, it's gonna leave a scar.
It ain't,
Obviously.
yeah, it ain't going to leave a tooth in you.
Right.
But this shit going to leave a tooth in you. You know?
So there's something behind.
Yep.
School is not a spiritual thing.
Yep.
Joel.
Which now they're saying the mark is sin. Which, so Eve had the mark. Well, wait a minute. What's the beast then? If the mark is sin, what's the beast then?
Right.
You know?
Right. So is it called the mark of sin?
What's the beast, Ira?
What's the beast?
Yeah.
The beast is
But
NATO.
Right, NATO, EU,
EU.
specifically, because when you go into history, it started off with the 10,
yep.
then it's expanded, I think, like 28. Oh, but then Britain left the Brexit, which is the prophecy, the clay or
Daniel 2.
weak,
Yeah, partly clay and partly stone.
right? And that's
Partly iron and clay.
yeah, it all mixes in. This is dope.
in this image, and it's going to its policies.
Yep, yep,
Religion.
yep. All of it, military, patriotism, all of it.
Morpheus said it.
All rolled in one. The big deception. Football, Coliseum, bread and circus.
Right. That shit is a bread and circus, man. That
What's the
shit-
nigga? The nigga had a rare 1 in 8 billion injury with his heart, and then he got out the hospital 9 days later. Y'all saw that? The dude from the Bills?
DeMar Hamilton.
Yeah. The nigga got out 9 days later, and he wasn't even hooked to any machine, and then he was holding up the Tammuz.
Yeah.
Very simple as woke up and said, Coach, did we win?
Yeah, no, he asked the doctor. He said, did we win? That was some Disney shit.
Yeah.
Then the doctor said, yes, Damar, you won at life.
Right.
And what are you winning here? What is here to win? Because if that nigga wasn't playing football, he would just be that, a nigga. Another nigga that heathens would come by and say, look, another nigga. You see? That's all Babylon produces for us. Unless you're not rapping, dancing, singing, rhyming,
Killing each other.
killing.
Yep.
A jester. You're a jester here.
Or drugged out your
Yep.
damn mind.
Yep.
Even the fact that they show us on TV for bad crimes and stuff, that's still being they being entertained by that.
Yep.
Yeah, they love to see that. I remember in college, the professors, it was all Edomites, and they were always talking about that shit.
Yeah.
There was this video of this woman, she said, I think she had a fire or something. They would always make fun of people. They get off for that shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. I remember one time at the job, you had my Edomite boss. he was fucking mocking the endo, and how they talk,
Yeah.
And Isaiah 1, if you want to grab, it's not Jake not worth to be mocked.
And guess-
Lamentations.
Yeah. And guess what, bro? I wasn't even fair. I said, yeah, mock that bitch.
This white dude, he's my mechanic, man. He proceeds to be an Edomite, but he cool with me. And he said, man, I used to fucking have to work in the city, black women all in the street. I'm sitting there waiting, and he said, this bitch don't know I can knock a wig off. I was like, he ain't fucking lying though.
Real, man.
He's not lying. We've driven where we gotta sit here and wait, cause niggas wanna sit and talk in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Or you could be driving, they walking.
Yep.
Like they want to get hit.
Yep. Bending over, their ass all hanging out.
Ugh.
Hey, man, you can't be getting offended at the lowest state of our people that they enjoy being.
Yep.
It's not like you talk to them and they're like, yeah, man, I'm just tired of snot rolling down my nose. Like, the nigga just happy getting his
Right.
40s and shit.
Yep.
And we supposed to just,
And those be the same niggas that scoff at the word.
Yep.
You know?
And say the white man gave me food.
Yep, like that a couple years back, nigga he scoffed at us and he said, you got any food or money? Then he came back back to the campsite and said, the white man gave me food. Y'all ain't giving no damn food. What we told you.
Well, didn't Yahushua have a problem with that? Didn't he say they only came for the food?
Yep.
That's what Jake do. They show up where the food at.
Jake is terrible people.
They are.
Yeah.
Right now,
And what's really sad part is they don't want to change.
nope. Hey, shit, Tupac said it. We gotta change the way we eat. We gotta change the way we live
And think.
to survive. Do you know what survive means? to live after one's death. That's why he said those that are alive and remain shall be caught up together. That word remain goes into survive.
Yeah.
You know?
And a good show to that shows that is Black Summer, the first season. They was all trying to scatter to get to that stadium to get there to that checkpoint.
Yeah.
Listen, the whole show, everybody's getting clipped off, getting ate by zombies. But it was that Jake that got there with
his
that
white
chick.
woman.
Yeah, that white chick and that Moabite chick, Sun. You know, Sun and Moon, I believe.
Yep. Which was wisdom.
Joel 2 and 20.
Hey, we're in a time of trading places, man.
Yes, we are.
Okay? Aaron Russo, man, produced that movie, but we, through the Spirit, are going to fulfill it.
Yeah.
We're in a time of trading places, man. You know? We're in beautiful times.
About the shot, can you break it down how I'm talking about? You guys
I
say it.
remember, brother.
Because basically the bro, because you know Trading Place the movie, right?
Yeah.
And the other movie Coming to America. Basically, if you watch Coming to America first, really gotta watch that first, then watch Trading Places second, because that was when we got the power. And Esau came back into power as being coming from the caves. You know what I mean?
Right, because
I forgot you broke it down.
well,
It's very spiritual.
we was breaking bread, but
Yeah.
when you watch the movie Coming to America, the reason you could correlate it with Trading Places is because of those two Edomites,
Yeah.
Mortimer
Yup.
and Rigby or whatever
Yeah.
whatever his name was. Those two Edomites were in both those movies. Coming to America,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
But in Coming to America, we were on power.
Yeah.
Remember, this is your queen.
Yeah.
Right? Arf, bitches had women barking and bouncing for us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So he was in us, and we were in rulership. But then what happened? We fell to the lower state. He came where? He came to America, which he went to Queens. Which Queens is what? Whore.
Yep.
So he came to the whore of Babylon. And then in that movie, he was at a low estate, working at McDonald's, right? Just completely low. But they were rich, like we are. We're low. Like his brother, he don't know he about to be a king.
Yep.
We didn't know we kings,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
So that's us in the low estate. And then in the movie, he gives those Edomites money, what was the money that made Esau rich? Us coming to the whore made Esau rich. You see? And then when you watch Trading Places, that's Hakeem at his low estate from being here, then being risen back up. That was the transition. You see?
I can see it.
You know, we was just breaking bread watching.
But then that's why it's both interchangeable. You can that example and the other example about
Right.
us getting into power.
Right.
That really was like a prequel.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Very spiritual.
Yeah, it was very spiritual. You know, that movie had a lot of, cause like in Trading Places, he said, Eddie Murphy said, first Moses, now this.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of gems in there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of gems in there, man.
To let you know the directors and writers, they know who you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have no life without adding Jake in the midst. You know?
That goes back into the blessings on they said all nation of Abraham. The Lord said, all nations gonna be blessed because they're gonna have us in their in their hands to to prosper.
Well, let me say this. Now, that's true, but ultimately, the nations being blessed are us.
Yeah.
Because Abraham is a father of nations, which the nations he's a father of are the Israelites.
Yeah, I know.
Right, but they will be blessed because of us.
But even even on a smaller level like we at now, because America won't be great unless they had us here.
Absolutely, exactly.
Same thing with Egypt.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, if we wasn't here, there would be Flintstones here. They'll be how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. A lot of inventions.
Inventions, yeah.
There's a lot of great inventions that Jake did. Something simple as a spatula,
Yeah.
the computer, the video game.
The stoplight.
You know, all that.
You know.
The air conditioner.
Yep.
And even refrigerator too.
Yep. The engine, something like that.
Peanut butter, man.
Whiskey.
I like peanut butter.
Oh yeah. Jake invented everything.
Or said the sun. He said if the sun and stars wasn't here, he said if Israel not on earth, the sun and stars wouldn't be.
Damn.
So the only reason why these nations survive because of us here.
That's heavy.
Well, it says the earth was made for our sakes.
Right, man. That makes
Not
a lot
theirs.
Of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
You know.
That makes a lot of sense now you put it like that.
A bunch of things.
I got that precept Joel though.
Yeah, whatever.
Back to
Bring them
Joel
all.
2:27. It says, let me start it. 20.
We just occupy until Yahweh Shai come.
Right.
You know, doesn't it say occupy till I come?
Yes, it does.
That's all we're doing. You know?
Joel 2:26, it says, "And ye shall eat in plenty, and be satisfied, and praise the name of the Lord your God."
Yeah, we're waiting on that. We're waiting on the new covenant to be fulfilled.
Right.
You know?
It says that.
You see, that's the new thing now too, right?
Right, yeah.
Ira?
Yeah.
About the new covenant.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Those guys, they're just bitter.
Yeah.
They're just drunk and bitter, right?
For no reason.
They're drunk and bitter.
Just teach, man.
Yeah, you're drunk and you're bitter.
For no reason at all.
That's my, you know, it's Satan. It's Satan that's got him.
Come on.
You're lucky to be waking up and still be able to go out and teach, but you don't do it in out the
That's right.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the spirit.
Oh,
This
it says that.
this morning I said, I was just sitting back and thanking the Lord for what I got. You know, I'm like, my water's on, I got a roof, I'm able to go to, I got the name.
Right.
Like, just thankful.
Right.
Just thankful of what I got, you know?
Mhm.
Just be appreciative.
All right.
But that's what Babylon do to you.
You're not.
Victims of Babylon. Keep going.
And it says, "And have that have dwelt wondrously with you, and my people shall never be ashamed. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else."
Yeah, we're gonna see that in the times coming, because we have that now, but it's gonna be on a grander scale. You know, the mere fact of us coming out here is the Lord with us, but it's gonna be on a larger scale because persecution's coming,
That's right.
judgment's coming. You know, prophecy's gonna be fulfilled. Jacob's trouble, the sword. Can we get that in Ezekiel, the Slayer?
It's Furbished.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey man, my mind, I can't stop thinking about Klaus Schwab.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Because they doing shit. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
And speaking of him,
And he in the spirit, like he talking, you know, he talking
Yeah.
that rah, rah.
Talking
Wow,
shit.
swell.
Yeah.
007 villain.
Yeah, yeah. And Jay gonna bow down, and that's gonna be their master. You take that mark, now he's your master,
yeah.
because you're gonna fulfill that law in Exodus 21 when he burrows burrows it in you.
Yeah.
You know how the Lord said, he said, "I have reserved unto me 7,000 men that will not bow to Baal."
Mm-hmm.
You know Jacob do that because Jacob rebellious.
Yep.
That's the elect, but we're righteous rebels. We're supposed to rebel against wickedness.
Yes.
You know, Double Instrument.
Yes.
That's who Klaus Schwab is. The dude that. That's who Klaus.
Oh, the dude that brought back Simon Phoenix?
Yep.
That makes sense.
Because you notice that he wore the same type of stuff
That makes
Klaus,
sense.
Klaus Schwab's had.
Yeah.
That makes
That
sense.
was Klaus Schwab.
I like that.
And speaking of Klaus Schwab, because earlier you mentioned China, about they got that credit store stuff going on.
Yeah, it's a social credit
Yeah.
system.
That's what? That's come to America.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Keith said,
Yeah.
no, you got it.
No, Klaus Schwab basically said that.
Australia?
They favor what China does. So they're
He said
gonna,
it's a model city.
Yeah, the water. Yeah. So they're gonna. So they want to model America after China and other countries like that.
Well, that's
Well, it's like, I was going to say they're just a test of it.
yeah. That's why you have the Trilateral Commission. You know, because I mean, even myself, you know, because I was thinking like, man, are some nations gonna rebel? Esau got so much power. No,
Man, hell
No.
They don't have the spirit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They don't have the spirit Jake got.
Right.
I mean, they were in captivity. They would have never got out of that shit.
right,
Feel me?
Yeah.
right.
Like the way we got out of it, and when we had slave revolts, these other nations, they don't got the spirit like us to do that.
And you know what? These other nations like Australia, China, it's a normal now, and we just don't know about it because you still got Thursday night football. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to them, you know, to over here in the Western world, you're not thinking about it because it ain't on CNN,
Yep.
it ain't on TikTok, it don't got tits, so you're not really too stressed about it.
Kelly City.
You know, it ain't. If Jay-Z ain't featured on it,
Yep.
so niggas ain't listening.
Listen,
Yep.
facts.
But that shit is happening. You got poor niggas in China holding up a QR code
Yeah.
asking for some yen.
Yep.
You know, they ain't throwing.
Remember 2020 around the COVID, you know what I'm saying? The lady in Australia said it on the thing. She like, we New World Order now. We ain't
Yep.
going nowhere.
They've already made their move.
Yep.
The chess match has begun.
Yeah.
They're going now for checkmate. It's not your move, my move. They're actually going for checkmate. You know?
Yeah.
For the juggling.
Which the water y'all bust outside, man. You know?
I got some comfort that uplifted my spirit yesterday.
Yes.
I went to sleep. took a nap.
Yep.
And I got from work. And I had a weird dream. It was a dream. It was a chick in the dream, and my ex-girlfriend brother was there. So the chick was feeling my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? She was like smiling at him. She was bad. You know, pretty. It was a chick that I see on Instagram, and I was kind of sad because I liked it, but she was feeling my man's. So another brother came to me and said, "Look, man, be all right. Don't be all right. You about to get everything.
There you go.
Be patient. Be patient. You about to get everything."
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
like
what we
that.
have to do.
Yeah.
In these times, the best remedy for what we're going through is time.
Yep.
It's time. I'm telling you, woe to you, Luke 21:19. Woe to you that lost patience. You know,
No.
or
Yeah,
Sirach
that's
2.
Sirach 2.
Luke 21. Patience possesses your souls. You know.
That's a good one too.
Yep.
You know?
So we just gotta keep waiting. Let them do what they gotta do. You know, we're watching it play out live time. He just sent a major warning about power outages. Man. Yo, they grounded all the flights, and they haven't done that since 911. You heard Wyclef? You know what I'm saying? They ain't ground all flights since the 9/9.
Man.
I was watching Double 7 last night. You know what I'm saying? Watching the Double 7.
Yeah, that's good. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, man. Hey, Esau, keep going.
Yep.
You got that Ezekiel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ezekiel. Let's
This
get
is-
that. And then
It's happening.
yes.
Ezekiel 21 verse 8, and the word of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, came unto me saying,
What'd he say?
Son of man, prophesy, and say, Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, a sword is sharpened.
Yes. How is a sword being sharpened? Isaiah 10:1. Psalms 83, crafty counsel. You know? All these things are taking place because he's getting himself prepared. When you sharpen a sword, it's to use. Like when you're cooking dinner, what do? I sharpen my knife.
Yeah, you
I'm
have
cutting.
a nice sharpen.
Yeah.
It's that stone that spin around. You
Yeah.
got this.
Exactly. Even better. And that sparks and shit.
Yep. A blacksmith.
He's getting that shit ready. And like the bro always say, his new sword, his pen in the sword.
Finish mighty with a sword.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
That's why when Biden got in the office, his ass was
That nigga, they put a string on his arm. He was on a defibrillator, and it just kept going.
all
Right.
you heard was big.
Yeah.
The first day.
Yeah.
The first day.
Yep.
He makes that summit so dope that they brought the military with him.
Yeah.
Guard.
Yeah. Which you could look at that as, because now we're in a time where people are going to revolt and not regard kings nor princes.
Yep.
Like a good movie is No Escape with Owen Wilson.
Yes.
The town rose up against the leaders
Yep.
because they were messing with their water supply.
Eating my meat.
So that it makes sense why they're going to Sweden. They ain't gonna have a summit in Afghanistan.
Right.
Sweden is in the area of the beast.
Yeah.
That's
And they already getting seated out there already.
Oh yeah,
You know?
Sweden is a major conglomerate
Hell yeah.
for chip and dip.
Yep. They got fucking chip and dip parties out there, man.
Read that Isaiah 10 real quick.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is a sword being sharpened.
Isaiah 10 and verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
Right now, it's righteous that prophecy's being fulfilled, but it's prophecies that's being fulfilled is wicked. But it's going to be righteous because all the prophecy be fulfilled for us to get to the kingdom. But Esau is a wicked person, so he's writing wickedness into law. Like that's why you got the days of Lot right now.
Right.
The days of Lot was written into law. You know. Read it
And
again.
it says, woe unto Isaiah 10 and 1. Man. Woe unto them, American stinks. That woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
Yeah, woe to them that write wickedness and force it upon the people. You know.
And that right grievousness.
Executive orders are going to be grievous when they're implemented. You know,
Oh, because it says they speak as a dragon.
as a lamb and there are as a
Yeah,
dragon.
those draconian laws.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, they can take your home from you. You will own nothing and be happy.
Damn.
You will own. Didn't they say they'll cast them out of their home?
Yep.
You know, he wrote mad executive orders years ago.
Yeah,
Take away everything.
everything.
Damn, man.
Phone, gasoline, housing, food.
Appliances.
Transportation.
Yep.
Damn.
That's crazy. The draconian laws, that's in the Revelation, but the draconian law for the children. That's you know what I'm saying. Just letting you know. That's crazy that Esau come off the draconian law. Like you know, that's actually true.
Which I think the dragon being wrought, that's specifically Rome, right?
Yes.
When the 70 AD, and then they had to flee to the wilderness, and the wilderness was their mother.
Yep.
That was a specific event.
Yeah.
But then there's nothing new under the sun. This man. Hey, Esau. I wonder if where's that coming from?
It sounds like it's over there.
It do sound like it's right there. Are they beeping because the cars are in the way?
That car is in the way. Some idiot parked
Yeah,
right
somebody parked right there.
They let the car. That shit probably broke down.
Yeah, they're trying to get through, huh? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Let's keep it going.
Oh, this thing is gonna sit there. Somebody parked their car there.
Somebody's in the car?
No.
We gotta move our cars?
No, they gotta move their car.
Some idiot right there parked on the wrong side of the street. It's a fucking one-way.
But honestly, he needs to reverse it.
Yeah, he reversed. That's not our problem, man.
I just hope he stops beeping.
Yeah. He break up the, you know what I mean?
Americans are bored.
Yeah, America is
They're
extreme.
stupid. Come on.
Because there's nothing we could do if we all parked over there, but that car's the car that's in the way.
Nobody's in there. That shit probably broke down. But shall we continue?
Continue.
Isaiah 21, it says, "Woe unto them that decree righteous decrees," right? Because you know a lot of these decrees, like even the ones that we don't see, are like in the dirt, you know, hidden. And we can say, "Woe unto them that seek deep to hide the counsel from the Lord," you know. And it says, "And that right grievousness which they have prescribed."
Yeah, it's going to be very grievous in the times ahead because look at what happened with just the jump shot, how grievous that was.
Man,
You know, the fire, they had a council, and he said, "You mean to tell me that I could go in a building if it's on fire, but I can't go in that same building to eat dinner?"
man.
He was right, though.
Yeah.
You know?
And it says, verse 2, "To turn away the needy from judgment,
Yeah.
and to take away the right from the poor of my..."
No!
Yeah.
It's Jake. Look, Jake just trying to live. Just back up.
Back up, Jake. Verse 2, and it says, "To turn away the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people,
Yep.
that widows may be their prey,
Yep, see, Eve may be their prey.
and that they may rob the fatherless."
Yep.
And damn, man. So right now, you know what I mean? Like for example, you got Eve under like these certain benefits. You know what I mean? Like EBT, WIC, you know, so on and so forth. How much more Esau bringing that seed hit, man? Damn, man.
But it's going to be against women and children.
Damn.
Which that's the law in Exodus 21, where if you want to keep your wife and children,
Yeah.
and you're gonna have to serve me forever, you gotta get it all.
Yeah.
And that's not even gonna guarantee you get to keep your wife and children.
Yeah.
Because your wife and children ain't yours. It says you will own nothing.
If you have, like, there's this movie on YouTube, it's called Six Month Unleashed. It's a great watch, and in that movie it shows you how everybody belongs to the community. Meaning you're gonna have to share your wife with everybody and your children too. Which that's what happens in America. Public school system, adultery, you know.
Good, he's backing up.
That was, you want to keep going?
No, back in Ezekiel.
Back in his
Yeah. That's all good.
Back in Ezekiel 21 and verse 10, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter.
See, so he's writing decrees. He's putting orders into play that these orders, when they're implemented, will make a sore slaughter. Because what he's going to push or what he's going to bring will ultimately lead to a pushback. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell no.
Resistance.
I'm not with that. And people right now are getting ready, man. Now we get on a lot of these people they're just useless eaters, but you got other people that are hip, you know, that are hip right now.
Truthers, they call them.
Yeah. Hey, Esau's got a heart attack gun.
Hell
You don't know if some of the people that have died suddenly could have been a whistleblower, you know? Could have been, hey, right now is the perfect time to get rid of your enemy and just blame it on, you know, hot weather. You see that video? Hot weather could cause a heart attack.
Yeah, cold weather and
Cold
shit,
weather,
yeah.
playing a video game, eating ramen. You know what I mean?
Sit down for too long.
Yeah, they're serious.
Man.
Yeah.
It says, "It is purpose that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth?"
Right. We're not in the time to be making mirth with the earth. Okay. We're not in the time to like, well, you have people planning weddings. You know, pretty much. Should we be in the time of just la la la?
Yeah.
No, we're in very sober and serious times.
We're in a time which we've always been to keep your head on the swivel.
Yep.
Because we're at war.
Yep.
In a time of war, you know, your head's on the swivel. You know, you're not getting a lot of sleep. You know, you're taking shifts. Who's going to watch? That's war, and that's what we're in. But out here, a lot of our people don't know that. You know.
Nope. They're getting drunk off their ass, high off their ass, waking up hungover, not knowing what's going on, and then doing it again. You know? Jake don't know what's going on, man.
You got people, somebody want to get a business, start a business this year, want to get a house. People that told me that literally. You know, I'm looking at them like,
Well,
shaking my head.
Jake wanted to build a kingdom inside this kingdom. You're not going to do that in this kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to do that, man. This kingdom has to go.
They're drunk off the image. You know, they're in the spirit of the Holy Roman Empire.
Right.
Yeah.
They want to be up next.
Yeah.
Who got next? We got next.
I'm just going to say that. It's not the time of Rome where he was just going, no, it's going to have to literally be nuked to hell. The only way you're going to get out of here is on the chariot,
Yep.
unless you're a martyr
death.
before that happens.
Yep.
You know, or
It-
unless you get your ass out of here now.
Yeah, it's either death or deliverance.
Right.
Yeah.
It's death or deliverance.
Yep.
You know? That's just the times that we're in. And we're in very serious times. Hey, Esau's not joking.
Hell.
You may got niggas on SNL, but Esau's not joking.
Hell.
The higher ups are not playing. They're getting ready to make a major move.
Yeah.
This is serious.
They're getting ready to tell people, they're getting ready to songbird this bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
They're getting everything
Yes.
in order. Everything is getting, locked in, recorded, written down, checking it twice. They're making sure the ammunition, they got power, generator, gasoline, diesel, everything.
Yeah.
They're getting ready for a world war.
Yes.
This isn't light, you know?
They contemned the rod of my son as every tree, and he had given it to be furbished, that it may be handled.
Yeah.
This sword is sharpened.
And it said it's going to be handled. Esau is going to be the main component pushing this agenda. So he's going to be involved on a whole nother level, okay? You're gonna be seeing Esau speaking. He's not going to be asking,
This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer.
Right, the slayer. That man is the slayer, all right? And these people, all these people are all going to be for sacrifice, all right? Wait till you can't get fast food no more. Wait till you ain't going to have a heathen, bringing you your little filet. Hey, people like that going to be the first ones done.
Through.
Jack Black looking niggas through. Through. That's the problem with Americans. They got too much pride. Yeah.
That's a fucking Edo, man.
I thought that was the nigga that was with Hercules in the Disney movie.
Goat guy.
Yeah, the goat guy. You saw that nigga?
Yeah, he walked like, what's the man named Magnus Carlsen.
That's funny. Hey, man, we're humble, but when you look at these people, man, you're fucking done. They're done, bro.
Supposed to be,
Like, have some fucking vigor to you. Yeah, man, do a push-up.
You like the troll from under the bridge.
Yes. Yes, bro.
It's lock you, bro. Remember that one time? Because people hear his shit. Remember one time he said, "Okay, man, I know shit, but come on, you got to speak like that." But it wasn't towards him. It was the Holy Spirit just speaking in general. But he got cut.
The average Americans are out of shape and weak.
Yeah.
The only ones that are still holding up some is Jake. Go to California, down south. You know what I mean? Jake, they could still run and gun with the best of them.
Yeah.
Athletes. All the major athletes are Jakes now.
UFC.
Yep. That are still in a tip-top shape, if you will. Everyone else is just eating, partying and eating and screwing, sitting around.
I heard the apostle say, he said, man, if things were to continue and, in the Lord, then it would just happen just like it happened in Rome. Jake would just take over.
Yes, yes.
I heard
And
said,
the Lord,
yes.
the Lord don't want that to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
The Lord wants to destroy this place and take us back to our land.
Why do y'all buy some
As
shot?
a beautiful bride.
Which you can see that, like, you know, even just, you know, like I say, humbly, like even in the realm in my job, like I notice all the employees under me, they kind of hover to me because I'm the authority to them. I tell them, hey, this is, but I'm not tripping. But hey, do this like this, but hey, when you handle it like this, because they're all kind of like they're all fucked up.
Yeah.
They're, you know what I mean? They're all vaped out. They're, you know what I mean? They don't know what. Serious.
That's
serious.
real shit, though.
And they're like, I'm just glad you're here, grabbing on my arms and shit. I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? But we humble with it. We not assholes with power.
Right.
You know?
That's why it's called righteous authority.
Right.
Because people that are you know, going to Esau, you know, and being under E, they're miserable, bro. I see it. They're fucking miserable. But being under a Jake, like, oh man, thank you, man. Look, trading places.
Yep.
You know, the butler, he was previous under Esau.
Yes.
But as soon as he got under Jake, you know, authority, he said, man, hey,
Should I get more hors d'oeuvres?
Yeah, man. You know, for me,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Keep going, brother.
Back in Ezekiel 21, verse 12, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people.
Yeah, we are crying and howling. We're crying and howling. And guess what? They got angels blocking them though. You know, they're not like, you know, what? What'd you say? Claus who? What's the name of the Lord? What's coming? Nobody's asking why.
Right.
No, nobody's everybody's in this individual rabbit race.
Yep.
You know, no one's saying, hey, what's gonna happen? They're all trying to find their own little quick hit.
Come see y'all, man. Excuse me for interrupting.
No, you didn't, brother.
But I have to get back to my nature, my culture. I've been blindfolded and deceived all these years.
That's the spirit.
Been lied to me.
Breaking things out.
Been put me in prison for 30 years.
Wow.
I came back strong because I have the spirit.
Good.
Right.
And he chose me.
That's right.
Right.
And you know who my spirit guide is? Metatron.
Who?
Metatron.
Who's that?
You don't know about Metatron?
Mm-mm.
The angel.
Where's he in the Bible?
In the Old Testament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was the angel that come down with all the power.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the other name y'all have for y'all in y'all teachers, but
Right.
I'm pretty sure because y'all got the original teachers, so it's got to, it's got to reflect in it. But it's so vast knowledge, so I understand.
So-
I didn't even know about Metatron. Shit, like 50 years.
Okay.
I learned through my daughter because my daughter is affiliated with the.
Oh, okay.
Hebrew Israelites.
So you
She
pray.
messed with the brother down in he out west.
Okay.
You know the brother with the dreads? He got a podcast. He's a Hebrew Israelite. He's popular. I think he out either in Arizona or.
Oh, I know what you're talking
You know
about.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
want to stay away from that guy.
Oh, he bad news?
Yeah, stay away from that guy. Hey, let me ask you though. So you pray. Do you know the name of the Father? The name of the Father is Yahweh. Yahweh. And you know Yahweh, you know the Savior Jesus?
Yes.
His name is Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Okay.
So when you pray, you don't gotta pray to Megatron no more.
Okay.
You pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Because the angels, even though we have guardian angels,
Yeah.
they work for the Father and the
Right,
Son.
right.
So you want to go to the Father in the name of the Son directly.
Okay.
So when you pray to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai, that's your Savior. And you know you're an Israelite.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I got
Yeah. 'Cause
Beautiful.
I had this little study, and I remember hearing that when our nation left from out of Egypt.
Yep.
Where did they go? I know they said they wandered in the desert.
The wilderness.
Wilderness for
Yep.
40 years. Boom, after that, they had to go somewhere. So they traced it to some tribes in Africa.
Well, we didn't go to Africa after the wilderness. We went to what you know now as Israel. Joshua, Caleb,
Yeah.
and the little ones.
Yeah.
Because that's why we went through Jericho,
Right.
the Battle of Ai.
Yeah.
Because that was all leading us to the land of Canaan, or the land of Jebus,
Yeah.
which is now known as Jerusalem.
Uh-huh.
You see, that's our land.
Okay.
Now, do we have some of our people in Africa? Absolutely. Absolutely. We all could have just came from the west coast of Africa,
Yeah.
but then we came over here through slavery.
Right. And see, that's the point I was getting to was they say that the Europeans knew that some of the tribes of Israel had came into Africa.
You know that Columbus knew that we were here?
Yeah.
Columbus knew.
I heard that too.
He read the book of Ezra to find America what they call Azareth. That's how he came here. And do you know when Columbus came here, he came here specifically with a Hebrew translator? Why would he come to America? Why would he come here with Hebrew translator if they say he was looking for India?
Right.
Because he knew the lost tribes were here.
Right.
And the translator, Joseph Bon Levy, he ended up staying here with his people when Columbus went back. And he took some of our brothers and sisters from what you call South America,
Yeah.
he took them back to Spain and trotted them in a parade over there in that land.
Let me ask you a question. I got a lot of questions.
Ask, brother, ask.
A lot of questions.
Good, good. We pray that we can answer. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you know what the mark of the beast is? Have you heard of the mark of the beast?
I heard of it. I don't know what it is.
Okay, well, we're going to tell you in the most simplest form. The mark of the beast is what you know as the RFID chip. And this, have you ever heard of the RFID chip?
Yeah,
This is what they're getting ready to implement. Because guess what? The US dollar, the fiat currency, is getting ready to collapse. And they're going to go digital. And it's going to be a digital digital impalement.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's the only way you'll be able to trade.
Buy and sell.
Right.
So don't take this.
You're right.
You have faith, because it's going to come down to you can't eat, drink, shelter, living. We're getting ready to go on another exodus, another pilgrimage.
Yeah.
Like how we had an exodus from Egypt.
Yeah.
Do you know that America today is also known as spiritual Egypt?
Yeah.
So what happened? How we gotta remember we left Egypt before,
Yeah.
but this time we're gonna leave through deliverance. So we gotta endure and wait till we get delivered. You see?
We're just waiting for action.
Take this.
Okay, brother.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Have a good one, brother. Hey, we're here every Saturday. Okay?
Shalom.
You got a good spirit on.
Yep. 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 Y'all know he's talking about the dude with the dreads? He's crazy.
I don't know.
He's crazy. He's the dude I showed you that when he baptized a woman, she came up screaming.
Oh, that motherfucker.
He be screaming. He be screaming in the mirror and shit.
Oh,
He's
shit.
bugged out.
He's crazy.
But of course the woman's following him. You know? She ain't gonna follow us.
Same way city when the Catholic.
Yep. Yep.
I got that prophecy, right?
Yeah.
This is Revelation 13. I'm going to start at
Oh, that's the spirit, because we started at 1. We was in Rev 13, and then it kind of shifted. So you got it, bro. That's the spirit, yeah.
Revelation 13, and I'm going to go down to
You
16.
break it down, bro.
Okay.
I'm going to keep watch.
It says, and he caused it all, both small and great,
Yep.
rich and poor,
Yep.
free and bond.
Wait, why did it say rich, kind of rich and poor? Or why did it say poor, middle class, rich? And why did it differentiate for only 2 classes?
Because you want me to answer that?
Yeah, brother, yeah. Answer.
Because they trying to get rid of the middle class. It's just going to be rich and poor.
And how'd they do that?
Through
Through the past.
Yep.
And I ain't talking about John Leguizamo. Y'all see that movie?
Yeah.
Nah.
The pandemic.
Yeah, the pandemic guy.
back during that 2020 vision.
Thank you, brother. I just put it on just
And we
anything.
watched it single-handedly.
Yep.
Remember that one time, bro? You had that one restaurant named Jimmy J's.
Yep. We used to go there.
Yeah, we used to go
We used
there.
to go to a spot, I think on Thursdays.
Wednesday.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
Wednesday. We remember, I'm like, bro, you gotta come with us. We get the wings, you get like 10 wings.
50-cent wings.
50-cent wings.
Chicken wings.
Bro, you know how much eggs are right now? An egg turns into a chicken.
Yeah, eggs went up.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I know what he was talking about. He said Megatron.
Who?
He was talking about it was talking about an angel that transformed. That's what they get the transform idea for transforming.
Is it from like another book? Like it's
Yeah.
probably, okay.
Yeah.
So she's reading something else.
Yeah.
So she don't have Yahweh Shai yet. Okay. It's all good.
Sorry for the Enoch.
Yeah.
Well, he know he heirs like
But now he know the name too.
Right.
You know, may the Lord,
You know the prophecy.
he know the prophecy.
we
So
warned
may he
him.
go home and say, hey, look, girl, I'm trying to tell you something. You better put that book down, put them dreads down. It's gonna be dreadful. Read that again.
Back in Rev 13 and 16,
Yeah.
and he calls it all.
And he causes, he forces. Because like you have, there's a new video. Nate came out and said the mark is sin.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when is he's already forced sin on us? We're sinning right now. Our mixed fabric, everything sin. Right? Hey baby, what's your name? Sin. You know? We can't get virgins. You know? Oh, if my woman commits a sin, if a woman commits a sin, now I ain't trying to put that myself. If a woman commits an adultery, can you put her to death? But then you be breaking the law by not killing her.
And that's
So
why-
you can't spin that web of lies because there's too much to get tangled in. Nate, what up? Hey man, I gotta kill this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
January, there is no microchip.
yeah, June. It's June. Hey, well, guess what? Do you know June is the National Chip Month? Google it. June, right?
Yeah, I'm Googling.
June is the National Month of Chips.
Man, call
Chip.
that about shit outside.
It's June.
The Lord's not mocked.
You can't mess with the Lord.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to. I just want to be with the Lord. I don't want to be against the Lord. You know?
And then
I'm afraid of Yahweh Shema Shai. But you got to be chastened. You got to be, you got to be beat sometimes to really like just be a servant. You know? What were we saying though?
about the mark was sin about Nate.
Oh, yeah.
I had a point real quick too. Slot.
You hold on.
Oh.
Read that loud, brother.
This is I just Googled. It says National Micro Hip Month
Yup.
is in June.
The national month of the mark is June. And then the Lord had him say, a lying spirit, he said, hey, how you going? He said, I'm going to go down and tell him it's June, ain't no Michael.
Yes.
He said, it's June.
There's no microchip.
Show the brothers, man. Show them at the home.
And then he had an actual potato chip.
No, that was Baloo.
Another little, okay.
Yeah, that was Baloo. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, you talking about Nate?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Nathaniel.
Okay,
They still got time to repent.
They do.
I remember I used to watch them. They used to call them Nathaniel Center.
Yeah.
Man.
That's heavy. But guess what? Through the Spirit, the Lord is, what did it say in Isaiah 61? Anointed me to preach good tidings.
Yep.
And I say it with sincerity. You still have time to repent.
Yeah.
We're still under grace. Repent. Repent. What did Yahweh Shai tell? He said, tell them repent. The kingdom is nigh.
That's why it's so frustrating with Jake. Like, man, just do the right thing, man.
Hey, do what Saul did. He got turned into Paul. But he had to get humbled. He had to get knocked off his high horse. And he was blinded for 3 days. That'll humble your ass.
Yeah, sure
Blinded
will.
for 3 days, hey, look, the Lord does things to us that we're just thankful to breathe and speak, man.
My senses, my sight, my smell.
Yes, bro. I remember one time, man, the Lord had me going, it was at the Hebrew class. I was going through it so fucking bad, bro. A whole hour. I almost couldn't speak. I could barely speak to tell brothers pray for me. And then when it finally ended, bro, no drink, no woman, no food, no massage could not equate to just not being in pain no more. I was high off just being sober. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you, Yahweh mercy. Bro, I was laying on the ground. I was just thankful that I just was there. That's what the Lord can do. Because people complain, the drapes. Hey, the Lord make you just thankful. What's up, brother?
What's up?
Thank you, man. You
What's
too,
up?
man. You too. Hey, the Lord just make you thankful. You know? Straight up, man. And I realize we as a people need that. You know?
The Lord, that's lucky. Through the Spirit, the Lord, I must be allowed to say that.
Please.
The Lord's going to make these people start fearing us.
Yes. And him.
And especially his name. The name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to be magnified. The Lord willing, those men, these people, they're going to start to fear us.
Yep.
Like, oh, Lord.
Yep.
Well,
Hey, I told people before, I said the Lord will smite your ass. Hey, sometimes I say stuff when I'm out and about because I can't do nothing else. You know, Jake be wicked to us, you know? You got it, bro.
not gonna say that.
You brothers know what I mean. It's all discretion.
Yeah.
99, like Esau, 99.9. 99.9% of the time, I'm just here to get some chicken wings and I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But then there's that one rare moment where I gotta tell a motherfucker. You know?
That's these people, they some of them, you just gotta let them know.
Yeah. We tell Jacob, hey man, God watching.
Yeah.
Cause Jake's wicked.
Yep.
And then Jake, he said, you can't bring God here. I said, God everywhere.
Yeah.
What you talking about? And then one dude was playing basketball. One of the dudes, he said, after we left, he said, I see y'all downtown.
Yeah.
He told us. Yeah.
It was twin. One of the twins.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
You got it.
And I was gonna say that the broke verse say, the Lord, of course, first starting off we have about Shema Shai, they're gonna fear the Lord, his name. Alashaya, fear her power. But like you said, with us, you know what I mean, because we're gonna be the Lord's, muscle you up,
battle
and what's that?
New weapon.
Yeah.
Because remember it says, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. No, make your
I was
point.
gonna say back in the Old Testament with Samuel, they was like, they said it's like do you come peaceably?
First Samuel 16. Get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's stop yapping.
I was thinking about that scripture too.
Yep. Let's get it. But hey, Isaiah, what's that 42, where it says, "Fear thou not my worm." He
Yeah.
said, "I'm turning into a new threshing instrument."
It's having short
Teeth,
teeth.
man. Woo!
Man,
Take the earth.
Man.
Well, that would be a dope ass movie. If you had a movie like that, like about worms, and they're like beefing with the eagles, that would be Esau.
Yeah.
And they like, evolve.
Yep.
And
Yep.
like a lion
Yep.
on fire.
That is fucking
Like
amazing.
a good movie they show you that's Bugs Life.
Yeah,
I was just thinking that, man.
You know?
Yes,
And it was against the grasshoppers.
Yes.
That's Esau.
Man.
Yep, ants. Yep.
Those are
Which
great movies. They got very spiritual points.
the grasshoppers represent the plains in World War II.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
He said and he saw the hair and all that.
Yep.
Let's get that real quick.
First Samuel 16 and verse 5.
Let's let the brother get it.
Oh, back. I'll start at 4. First Samuel 16, starting at 4.
Start at 1.
Oh, yep. Right, might as well.
Yeah, start at 1. Let the bro get it. And it'll all time.
First one, verse 15.
First Samuel 16.
Yep. Start from the top.
Look at Esau.
I'm here.
I'm gonna wave to him.
It said, right.
Hey, bro, I'll be honest. Yo, we don't be lying up here. You know what I mean? I talk to Esau daily. Like, I gotta interact with him. You know what I mean? Hey, brothers out there, let that contention shit go. Hey, what's up, man? You know, you let that shit go. Because you matter. Your spirit, your peace matters. You know, we ain't gotta, you know what I mean? Let that shit go, man.
That's very.
We're in captivity.
Yeah.
You are Israelite in captivity. Okay? Understand that, man. Just let them have it.
First Samuel 16.
Yep.
Yep, start from the top.
I went to this little gig or whatever, and I went in there, and when I went in there, they was like, "Oh shit!" Like they was afraid of me.
Yeah.
I was just being that peaceful.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
saw their spirit, like damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they had
Yeah.
fear on them.
Yeah. And then you alleviate the issue. What's up, man?
Like it's tension dealing with them.
Yeah.
And so you do have to use wisdom because they're already
Yeah.
weary of you.
Yeah.
Because of what they did.
Well, remember that in Daniel 2 or Deuteronomy 2, the Lord said that they will be afraid of you,
Yeah.
but don't touch them.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Like now, you can't mess with them. Leave them alone. You know?
And the nigga couldn't even talk to me. I was like, he started shaking. I'm like, what the
Damn.
fuck?
But you know what's heavy? When you're at peace with them and you conduct and carry yourself, they'll actually start looking highly towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Y'all boys know me. I just,
Yeah.
But the way they was acting, I'm like, why are they acting like that?
Yep. Hey, I talked to Esau, you know? What I'm gonna do? Sit there and, you know?
Yeah, man.
Slavery.
Yeah, that shit's unprofitable.
Yeah.
Tripping.
It said it's gonna go to the gates of the noble.
The scripture say, man, possible be at
Peace with all men. Just be at peace with them.
Yeah.
Just be peaceful.
Then
As
talk.
long as
No, I'm sorry.
nobody put their hands on you, nothing.
Yeah.
It also says a fool under all his mind. So you might be thinking, to change on this devil, but you shouldn't be saying that.
Hell,
You know what I'm saying? Be peaceful.
Yep.
Yep.
Keep it cordial, man.
Keep it kosher.
Yeah. For real.
Don't be like Ice Cube and keep it gangster.
Dave Chappelle will keeping the
Real
real
goes wrong.
He said, "Arr, arr." And for real, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
That's a real thing, man.
He lost patience.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. I've had Esau, like I'll talk to him. How I talk is how I talk. This is me. And I talk to him, I say, yeah, then you gotta do this, you be good. He said, word. And I was like, all right, man, have a good one. Like, but cause they don't know. They they break.
Yeah.
You know, you'll say shit, they'll actually like, they'll know how to handle They don't know how to handle the Israelites that have evolved out of the curses.
Yes.
You know something else? The Lord's been giving us the spirit to like discern spirits and we can kind of like read their minds.
Yes.
Yeah. So you know when the motherfuckers like racist and
Yep.
sarcastic.
Yep.
But you know you kind of deal with them too.
Yep. Oh, I do.
Kind of joke with them.
Yep.
I went to the store right and then I saw watching me like on the store something. I said, "Oh, you doing good?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"I'm good. How's your day?"
Right.
Which I know you might think I'm a store something.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
Just like that one time, me and the bros was at the store checking out, and then either
Self-checkout.
Yeah, self-checkout. Right, self-checkout. Checking out to buy shit that we just got from the item section, and she come up right behind me and the bro, right between us, just sitting watching us. And I said, "Well, hello, how you doing?" She said, "Hello, how you doing?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to alleviate that tension. Like, damn, like I get that. You know,
Right.
you got a duty to do, but because we're so-called black, we want to, put that authority over us, try to assume that we're about to steal.
Yeah.
You know?
And it was funny, we went back again, and there was another woman, and I knew she was behind me, and I was checking out, and I said to the brother, I said, "I feel like I'm being watched." And I looked at her, and she was like, "I am watching you." But I made it a joke.
Right.
I made it a joke, but I was being serious.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I know you're watching me.
Yeah.
You know? I said, "I feel like I'm being watched."
They be doing shit, bro. They do. Do shit to hurt.
And then you know what you think about? You know what the Spirit says? Eternity.
Right. Let him get it.
Eternity. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Real quick. 1 Samuel 16:1, and the Lord said unto Samuel, "How long wilt thou mourn for Saul? Seeing I have..."
Wow. And Saul was wicked,
Yep.
you know?
That was
Yeah.
his man's though.
But that was his man. And that proves that the prophets are on a high level of integrity and honor.
Yep.
Because even King David, which King David was a prophet,
Yep. Yes.
even King David honored Saul.
Yeah.
You know?
That was the Lord's anointed.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be, you can't do nothing.
Nope.
The Lord allow us to be anointed at Passover.
Yep.
So you gotta respect it.
Yep.
Most definitely.
Yep.
Even after Saul, he died in battle. The Hamites, the Philistines, they did his body, dirty, man. They disrespected Saul. So King David, when they go,
Retrieve his
get
body.
his body back, man. That's respect right there. Because Saul's he's part
still
of our
a
nation.
king.
He's still an Israelite.
He was still appointed by the Lord.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. The
That's
water.
what matters.
Yep. And it says, seeing I rejected him from reigning over Israel, fill thine horn with oil and gold. I will send thee to Jesse the Bethlehemite, for I have provided me a king.
Now listen, Jesse is an Israelite, but he was referred to as a Bethelite, which that's from what? Bethlehem.
That's the way he was living.
But that was the land he was in. But that's still a chain of fact. He's an Israelite.
From
Right.
Judah.
Like, thank you, from Judah. Like, what was my man? Uriah the Hittite.
Yeah.
That's still an Israelite.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
Elijah was a Tishbite.
Yes, still an Israelite.
Yep.
You're a Rosterian,
Yeah.
right?
Rochesterian.
Rochesterian, but
Yeah.
you're still an Israelite.
Yep.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
That's why today, if Paul reiterated what he said in Romans 1, he would say to the Israelite and to the American, then you'd have to have the Holy Spirit on you to understand what American. White American, Black American, Asian American, Spanish American, Latin American, Native American. What American? Then he would say to you Americans that believe. And let's say some white people came with us. They would just fall away after, just like the mixed multitude in the wilderness.
Makes perfect sense. And it says,
What did Mike Epps say? That's my white slave roach.
yeah.
You know? Right? His ass was still cool in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit.
And it says, for I provided me a king among his sons.
I provided me, he said,
Yep.
me a king among the sons, which is heavy, because first the issue was the Lord said, I'm your king.
Right.
And then after Saul went down, the Lord still established a kingship to an Israelite man.
That's it.
Instead of just saying, now that he's done, I'm your king. He actually gave us a physical kings,
Right.
you know? A physical monarchy.
Yep.
Keep going.
There's a book called
is
Kings.
Jake did-
first and second.
Yeah.
Jake didn't understand that how it sounds.
Yep,
They couldn't see him.
yep,
See?
yep.
That's how people always
Yep.
try to make that golden cap.
Yep.
Right.
So Lord said, okay, well, I'm going to establish a lineage, and through that lineage is going to be a lineage of everlasting kings.
Yeah. Which is, are you holding anything?
I still have the rail. You want something?
Yeah. Can we get Exodus? Is it 19 or 16?
I believe it's 19. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 19.
How's it
It's
go?
like 4. You're a kingdom priest.
Oh, X 19 and 6, I believe.
Yeah. Get that real quick.
Yes, sir. This is wait. 19, right?
Yeah. Yep. Verse 6.
Okay. This Exodus 19 and verse 6, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and an holy
A
nation.
kingdom. What makes a kingdom? Kings.
Thanks.
Right?
These, it says, these are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel.
And this is before the Levitical priesthood. So it was told to us that we would be kings and priests. That's why it was reiterated in Peter's.
Yep.
You are a royal priesthood. And Esau over here reading that shit, playing the guitar. You know? Right? Telling it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all not connecting the dots.
Yeah.
It's like y'all eating the food. You're claiming that this food is for you, but the chef is like, look, no, I made it for them.
Yeah.
But he's eating it.
Right.
You know? What's up, man? What's up, brother?
How you doing? How
Good.
you doing?
Good. And you?
All right.
Good.
All right.
Ephraim. Good. Have a good one, brother.
Good to you.
Thank
Yep,
you.
yep. Back in 1 Samuel 16 and 2, and Samuel said, how can I go? If Saul hear it, he will kill me.
Damn.
And the Lord said,
So Saul was nervous. You know? Saul was, or excuse me, Samuel.
Yeah, Samuel.
Samuel was nervous, but Saul was too.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yo, he's finding out, oh, someone's gonna replace me.
Right. You kind of got to put yourself in his shoes.
Yeah.
Man, this man David want my spot.
Yep.
Gotta take him out. He
Yeah.
taking me out, but he didn't understand how much David loved him.
Yep.
How much David looked up to him.
Yep.
He was so busy thinking that David wanted his spot. But really, if he was smart, he would have made David his right man. Because David wasn't even tripping about being king. He was just happy to be king.
Well, he was just a shepherd, remember? And he was just in the field, and he was the youngest.
Which being a shepherd is very spiritual. A shepherd is likened unto a king.
Yeah.
But he seen how David handled the sheep, how he would protect them. You know what I'm saying? That's why he said, I would like to train him for him. So when we get to the, get us, he'll watch over us. You know what I'm saying?
And then, but ultimately too, that bitterness overtook Saul. You know, that's
That
why-
drink.
Yeah, that drink.
I don't, I'm just saying it off based off, life and experience. You could see people, they get that drink in them, man. Satan get on them,
Yeah.
right?
Al Guhal.
You could really see that he was sipping and he turned demonic.
Yeah.
How is he just, because like when I read the one, he's just chilling and then he throws a javelin at David.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was inflamed.
The thoughts.
Yeah.
The demons tell him.
Yeah.
The Lord did that to him, stirred this to whom not disobeying, and we put a jealous spirit on him.
Envy.
Yep.
Yep.
Most High say he's a man of war, so he's a man of war. He wanted that stuff.
And it says, any man that hates his brother, don't love is a murderer. See?
Yeah, Saul.
Just like him.
Saul was tormented.
Yeah, he
Read
was.
it. That's torment.
Yeah, he was. He was being tormented in his mind.
He thought his right hand man was the enemy.
See?
Yeah.
That's being plagued in the mind. That's being paranoid. That's Satan. Satan had Saul, man. That's why Saul went to the witch of Endor.
Right.
Because Satan was dealing with him so heavy that he's like, I need an answer. I need something.
Yeah.
What's that movie? Punisher. Remember Punisher? My man, I forget the actor's name. I don't know their name, but I know what happened. One of the dudes, he made his ass think his man was following his wife, and the whole time his man was alone.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Damn.
dope ass movie. Punisher, man.
Punish. Damn.
That's
So,
spiritual. That's
he-
the Howard Shaw's Punisher.
So he had a lion spirit. He was given a lion, and he succumbed to that spirit.
Damn.
That's why that's why it's called a spiritual battle,
Right.
because it's a battle.
That's why you gotta fear the Lord and pray to the Lord.
Yeah.
Because it's a real demon to try to turn brothers against each other.
Yeah.
Sift you.
That's
Yeah.
why you got these niggas. They always talk about the house of faith.
Yeah.
Damn. That's scary, man.
Which you're supposed to look at that as and learn from that, so you could not be like that as ever. You should be calling brothers the house of Saul.
Yeah, you're tripping.
Back in 1 Samuel 16 and 2, Listen, it says, and the Lord said, take an heifer with thee, and say, I am come to sacrifice to the Lord, and call Jesse to the sacrifice, and will shoot, and I will shew thee what thou shalt do, and thou shalt anoint unto me him whom I name unto thee. And Samuel did that which the Lord spake, and came to Bethlehem, and the elders of the town trembled at his coming.
Now this is all a prelude to the establishment of Yahushua, because he's establishing the lineage of King David, which Yahushua comes from that lineage, you know? So he's setting up David, which then set up Solomon, and then so on, and then down came Joseph, then Yahushua, you know?
Yeah, King Hezekiah too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great king, right?
Yeah.
Hezekiah.
Yep.
I believe he tried to bring the north and south together again.
Verse 4, it says, and Samuel did that which the Lord spake, and came to Bethlehem, and the elders of the town trembled at his coming, and said, comest thou peaceably? Peaceably? And he said,
See, back then, when they saw a prophet, they wanted to know if it was for good or evil.
yeah.
You know, are you coming in peace? Right?
Yeah.
They was like, man, what are you gonna say, man?
Right.
He might be like, man, family coming.
To this land, because that's how the Lord worked. He would judge a specific land, you know, like when the Lord judged Israel, because David numbered them. The angel went through it. I think it was like 82,000 in pestilence, but it stopped at the threshing of Jebus. Which the threshing floor of Jebus was where King David bought from a Jebusite, and that's where you have the land of Jerusalem today. So it stopped right at where Jerusalem is today. It's high level, man. But it was the land mass. See, like now, that's why people think the world's gonna burn. No, the Babylon, this land is gonna burn.
It's gonna use the way you're gonna think the world ain't. Right?
Yeah.
Just like Egypt, like all other Egypt, where we stayed, I think it was
Goshen.
Goshen.
Yeah.
And
No, because we had light in Goshen. Right. But not them. Judgment.
Verse 5, and it says, and he said, peaceably, I am come to sacrifice unto the Lord. Sanctify yourselves, and come with me to the sacrifice. And he sanctified Jesse and his sons, and called them to the sacrifice.
Yes, you know who I am?
Who are you?
I'm a God.
That's right.
I'm a lesson, but how old are you? How old are you?
He's just talking about it.
How old are you?
47.
47.
What's up, brother?
So, how you doing?
How old are you?
How old are
How
you?
you doing?
I'm old.
Are you four? How old are you?
I'm 67 years
No,
old.
you're not. No, you're not. I'd say
Yeah,
35.
yeah, no.
About 34?
No.
Look good for your age,
Oh,
brother.
yeah, but you no. But
Peace
see,
to
you
the
no.
gods.
See, when I've been here longer than you, and you.
How has your experience been here on Earth in America?
America is asinine.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
I will teach you the knowledge of anything you want to do.
Appreciate it.
My name is Otis,
Otis, nice to meet you, brother.
and I was born on Martin Luther King's birthday.
That's
See, that's another thing too.
Do you feel that Martin Luther King changed things for us?
Hell no. I'm gonna keep it real.
I said
If y'all want to keep it real,
Please keep it real, Otis.
You want to keep
Hey,
it
we're
real.
just sitting at the dock of the bay with you.
Okay, you know what? I want to do. I want to teach my boys how to shoot. Anything else they need to do.
Good.
You know.
Good.
What the white boys doing? What the white
They're
boys doing?
shooting.
He's shooting.
Yeah.
And you know, a man that teaches his son grieveth his enemies. So that's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Go see what you I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher. My name is Otis Moore. My number is 585-285-3407.
Okay.
And I will teach you.
Appreciate it.
You know what? Don't give a fuck about. But you know what? If we got to do that, we got to do that.
It's my birthday this weekend.
All right, brother.
What I'm doing? I like that. The
Yep.
lion.
Yep.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
How are we doing?
Yep.
You represent it,
Yep.
but you know it, doing it in a positive way.
There you go.
Because, you know, a lot of...
They do it in a wicked manner.
Yep.
Yep,
They
yep.
devour our people, you know, as a
Mhm.
wicked lion. But we also have the
Okay,
lion
but,
of the tribe of Judah coming for us.
okay, but a lot of motherfuckers, they want to make a name for themselves.
Yep.
They want to do, you know.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Can we read the scripture, Otis? We were reading the Bible. Do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
course you do. I know you-
105. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know 105.
Yeah.
I'm about to have a birthday tomorrow.
There you go.
Woo! Yeah, I'm still kicking.
That's right. You'll be good, brother.
You'll be all
I'm
right.
still kicking,
Yeah.
man.
We got a
Yeah.
kingdom coming.
The kingdom, you know what? I'm gonna tell you another thing. I bless you.
Thank you.
And you know, sometimes I don't get out there, but you know, I hear you.
Good.
I really do.
Good.
I really do, man.
Don't you work that strong?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's go to
I
Isaiah 61.
Yeah, I know. I see you. I work that too.
Yeah. About the
He know who I am.
Good. Yeah.
Shit, man.
This is the book of Isaiah 61
5.
and verse 1. It says, "The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
To the meek.
He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted."
Right. Are we not brokenhearted here in America? Isn't this place asinine? Doesn't it chew us up and spit us out? Causes us to-
5 on the way, God damn it!
See?
You're gonna want to pull away.
See?
You're full. You're right.
See?
They're scared.
Yep.
Yep.
They're scared.
Keep going.
It says to proclaim liberty to the
Captain,
captives.
see, we're out to tell brothers like Otis, hey, liberty is coming. And the liberty starts with the spirit. The liberty starts with you knowing who you are, getting close with your God and your Savior, knowing that the end of this thing and not focusing on the present. That's liberation. See, keep going.
And it goes on to
Open
say,
up your fucking eyes.
and the opening of the prison to them that are
Bound.
bound.
Our people are bound. Bound so much that what? You just bound to a drink now. You work all week, you know, and it's like, I need a sip. Then you sip too much, and now you're just, you know, kind of, because this place is hell. This place will bring you to the point where you just, you intoxicate yourself to escape the hell that you face on a daily. This is
Hey.
why our people need the gospel.
You need me? You better call me.
I will, brother.
You better.
I will.
You better call me.
All right, brother.
I love you.
Hey, we love you too. Shalom.
Oh, shit, mama mata ita. Is the God ita, mantita, my teacher. 7'5". Oh, Marine.
Yep.
Shit, I'm a good guy. Hey, I'm good to see you.
All right, Otis. Hey, you know, sorry, kid, but you know, it's
Trouble.
Yeah, it's trouble.
I mean, it's trouble, but you know, he's cool.
Yeah.
But you can tell he really needed that.
Yeah.
He's hurt.
Yeah.
That man's hurt.
Yeah.
He's going through something.
Yeah,
That's why he out there.
yeah. Let's finna read that again.
And it says,
Where's all the white Christian pastors at for him?
Exactly.
What would vocab say to him? You know, he would be saying, you know, one West,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
You know, one West. He over here like,
No Aria.
yeah,
Aria,
fucking demon.
okay, he gonna get it, man.
Oh yeah.
The Lord's gonna judge him.
Our people in the lower state, man.
Yeah.
You know, hey, I know what he's going through.
Yeah,
You
man.
know,
For
I've
real.
gotten drunk.
You don't just do that
You know?
just to do it.
Nah.
You do that to, you know, right.
Nah, he usually, I know
He's cool.
He's not like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, he usually
That's
real,
that
real,
drink.
Yep.
You know.
We were just talking about that too earlier, man. Drink, man.
Yeah. Hey, bro, I said it last year. I had to put it down because it's like you drink to, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
cope, but then sometimes you got to deal with it because the position that we're in, the Lord won't let us get like that.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord won't. He don't want us like. He won't let us. He won't. Trust me. The Lord won't let us get like that. You may, you know, look at him right there. Damn. see
He
this
look,
shit?
He look evil.
Yeah, that's a demon.
Yeah.
Now that Jake, he was drunk. That's a demon.
Yeah.
I don't know what's under that hoodie. I don't know. Look. Keep reading, brother, please.
And it says,
This place need God. We be telling Jake that
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Jake was being a demon. I said, yo, you need God. And you know what he told me? I do. See? I said, I do. He came and said, man, what's your name? Yup. So they tell him real quick.
And it says, to proclaim liberty to the captives,
Right.
and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
So he said, I'm older than you. Then the Spirit used wisdom. Well, how's your experience been, Mr. Older than us?
right.
Man, this shit sucks. It's asinine.
Man,
It's
I'm gonna
bullshit.
look that up.
Yeah, look up asinine.
Man, say, man, this shit asinine.
But see how through the Spirit it alleviated any, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tension could have been an issue. You know?
Smooth
Yeah,
words,
I had to take
turn
that
way
shit.
around.
Exactly.
Exactly. Hey, we just trying to hey, get in, get out, man. What's asinine, man?
Extremely stupid or foolish.
Woo! Babylon.
Yeah. Confusion.
Mindless entertainment.
For real.
Mindless. I can't handle mindless bullshit.
Yep.
I just can't. I can't watch a mindless comedy.
Mindless behavior.
You know?
Yeah.
Mindless behavior. I need substance. I've dealt with mindless, confused bullshit.
The Atamar says offensively silly, stupid, literally like an ass.
Wow. Asinine.
Blockhead.
Wow. Blockhead and jargon.
Look at him.
Man.
My white tee.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
That's Babylon's legacy.
yeah.
That's what their legacy is known for now. There's nothing to be proud of, man.
What's that? Shameful.
Spewing upon that glory.
Yeah, man.
That's just offensively silly. That's crazy.
It says, verse 2, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord.
I mean, come on, man. 2023, a grown-ass man lit off his ass at 2 in the afternoon? What does that got to
Yeah.
say?
Downtown.
And he has a job.
Yeah.
So what is that telling you?
Right.
These people don't have much longer. They don't have much longer here.
That's why we
Matthew's
need-
24.
That's why we need a comforter, man.
Can you get that? No flesh will be saved?
Yes.
But exactly, like the brothers expounded upon, that's why we need a comforter. You know? Because it's like there's certain things you may do and take, but ultimately it's not going to fix the issue. And you literally get drunk off of it. And then you find yourself in a worse position. You know? 24 and 22.
Okay. This is Matthew 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened.
It said except, meaning if it ain't, right? Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
Except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
A prime example. If these days ain't shortened, you look at our family members, friends, co-workers, people just in general, they don't have much longer here with the lifestyle that's promoted as normal. Women, you women boxes ain't got much more packages that can be put in there. So that shit just break and it can't be used no more.
Shit fall out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like Dave Chappelle said, cat. Right? You ain't got much moves anymore with them box, man. You know? You ain't gonna be able to, you can't keep popping baby. The rate that they're going, when you look at it, the rate that the women are going, their bodies are crumbling. Now that's why there's a push for surgery. Now they're dying on the table, trying to look good. Now you just look dead, you know? Right? Men are getting surgeries to have six packs instead of working out. You know? I'm quitting smoking, but I'm puffing on a fucking small motorbike engine. They call it a vape. The drinking, the party lifestyle, it's always a new drug. It's always something new to run after. And all the old people are trying to keep up with the young.
Yep.
When I was growing up, the older was popping. Now it's the younger. You got old niggas chasing Blueface. Right?
Yeah.
You got old niggas with skinny jeans on.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You got mothers doing TikToks with their daughters. Sit your old ass down.
And twerking.
And twerking. Still being a hoe. This place ain't got much left. Hey, if this place were to go on, poor people will be extinct. Right?
Yeah.
Poor people will be extinct. The only people be left is ones with money. Everybody else will be extinct. The lifestyle that you live in the bottom of the barrel, you'll be finished. You know?
It says, but for the elect's
Does that
sake,
say Judah?
Yes.
That says Judah.
Yes. Judah 3.
It says Judah. She ain't even waved to us. But you want the special. You going? That should be crazy to me. You know what I mean? Shit, even a Cowboy fan, when he see another one, Troy Aikman. You know what I mean? Like, niggas got a bond. But for some reason, Israelites that see other Israelites don't see that Israelite.
well, I saw Jake in the store last night with Freddie Science.
Right. But you would think they would, though. You would think they would.
Yeah.
Hate is real in Israel.
Yeah, that's an evil eye.
Well, it was that one time you had IRC members in that car said Judah 144. We looked right at them. They looked right at us. They looked right.
He did
Bro.
this. He said,
Yeah. no horn beat, no nothing. Hey,
hey, I know of me. Hey, you
pish
know,
posh niggas.
yeah. Ain't even gonna offer us a little lamb cocoa or
You couldn't
something.
beat the horn, nothing.
You know what I mean? It's cold out.
Not all Israel good.
Not all Israel's Israel, but they sure do love that Judah though. They love calling on Judah, right? I don't see no Naphtali 7-7.
Right.
But is you know what I mean? She
Oh, Asher.
she had to get Judah 3 because 1 and 2 is taken. I can't get Judah number 1. Well, we got 3. Get it.
Fuck it.
Right.
Judah 3 times.
Keep going.
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Yep.
And man, listen, every day, listen, these, I'm gonna say this right now. It don't feel like 2023 to me. Like it still feel like 2021. Like that's how fast, this
Right.
the Lord has sped up time.
Yeah,
It really feels like it's still 2020 or 2021.
It feel like 2023 to me.
Like I
You know
know
what I
it
mean?
is.
Because of the hell we catch,
Yeah.
though, you know.
Yeah.
But I know where he's coming
Yeah.
from. I know exactly. But for
Yeah.
me, I'm like, man, shit.
Yeah.
I'm ready for 2020. Like, you know.
But that's why the Apostle Paul said, every man is esteemed,
yup.
you know what I mean? So it's like, damn, the Lord is really speeding up time so that way prophecy can be
Fulfilled.
fulfilled.
Like, I'm gonna give a good point to back this brother's statement up, which is true. Like last week was one of the longest weeks I had in this truth, but it still went by quick.
Hell yeah.
I was long, bro. I'm talking about them days. I was like, holy fuck. It was just, I'm saying, a long week for me, but it still went by quick though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it was like that for me too. Like, all week.
Yeah. It's that chastisement, sobering you up, you know, hardening you, you know, which is good. It's good though.
It's a term actually I believe in college when it comes to like the frats, like the they're hazing. It's called like Hell Week.
Yes,
And they
yes.
through hazing.
Yeah.
You know, so like they gotta go through all
Yup.
that to get into the the frat to become
A Greek.
Yeah, right.
What's that movie you showed me?
Burning Sands.
Burning Sands is where they're, you seen it?
haven't seen
Fucking
it.
sick.
Yeah.
It's a sick ass movie of Jakes being
Yeah,
Greeks.
man. To other Jakes. It's
Also,
real
they
fucked
can
up.
stomp the yard.
Yup.
Oh,
No,
no,
man.
all they turned it is to Theta Beta ass niggas.
Yeah.
You beta ass male.
Boy, he said nigga said pork chop. What's the gravy?
Where we at?
Isaiah 63, up 61.
He's talking about IUIC.
Oh yeah, he thought there was a fraternity.
Yeah.
Because those colors are fraternal.
Oh yeah.
Like certain colors have certain meanings. Red and black is Rosicrucians.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
certain shit.
Isaiah 61 and verse 2, and it says, "And the day of vengeance of our God, Yahweh Shema Shai, to comfort all that mourn."
Where?
It says mourn to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion,
Zion, right.
to give unto them beauty for ashes.
Yeah, the ashes representing the ritual you would do in a state of mourning. You know,
Put the ashes on your head.
and then Esau walks around with Ash Wednesday.
Oh
And I
yeah.
asked her, I said, what you give up for Lent?
Yeah.
And she was like, give up? Oh, y'all niggas,
Yeah.
y'all ain't even going hard.
I'm sorry.
Because you know you're supposed to give something up.
Yeah.
You know? They don't even be giving shit up.
That's all demonic.
Yeah.
That links up with Mardi Gras, Carnival.
Wow.
It's heavy in Catholicism. Yeah, because Fat Tuesday, you know, I believe they fast before that because then Fat Tuesday is when they eat. They
Yeah.
Gourd.
They call it Fat Tuesday.
Ugh.
They gorge
They just
themselves.
gorge- ugh.
All that shit. Like even Fish Friday.
Yeah, then after that, it's Lit Wednesday.
That's really unhealthy.
I remember when I was little, my grandma, they would take me every Friday to get that fish, but that shit goes back to some shit. Yeah. I ain't know. That shit was good as mother. But you ain't know, you know?
Yeah.
See, they got, which the Pope wears that now, which the Pope basically represents the priesthood of, not Jupiter, or is it Jupiter? Jupiter in the Watergate and all that shit. You know? Oh, it's crazy. Yep. Yep.
Man, you can't tell me this is not Babylon.
This is Babylon.
This is fucking Babylon.
This is Babylon.
So much confusion.
We was watching some highlights of some game in the crowd. It was fans standing, and right at the bench,
Right.
they each had a 6 on their shirt. It was 3 6s.
Yep.
666.
Yep.
Babylon.
Yep.
You know, shit's all rigged. You know the NBA and the NFL is not a collegiate sport, but sports entertainment, meaning that they can legally rig games without being sued. That's why Vince McMahon said this is not wrestling, this is sports entertainment, because it's scripted. You see? So they can turn the magnet up and make a ball go in, or
Yeah.
turn it off so the
Yeah.
ball bounce out. The Texas player, he went like this and the ball wouldn't leave his hand, so he had to rip his glove off and the ball went down with it.
Yeah.
This shit is a setup, bro.
The fucking refs get paid off.
Steph Curry sleeping a pentagram. This shit is set up.
Oh, he got 3 6s.
On his shoes.
His logo is 666.
Yep.
On his shoes, on
Yep.
the hat.
Yep.
Of course, if you got the eye to see.
You can see
it's
it.
3 6s.
Yep.
Or
You know?
Phil
Yeah,
Davis
man.
defense.
Oh yeah. There's 6s everywhere. The WEF, which we was going into, has got 3 6s.
Yeah.
You know? All of it, man.
Yeah.
You see that shit everywhere.
And then now in the NBA, because Bill Russell died, they got a 6 on the jersey.
And on the court,
In the court,
on the seats?
on the chair, yeah, the seats, and every team in NBA on every uniform is a 6
on the jersey.
on the jersey.
What's that movie? Roddy Piper movie?
They Live.
They Live.
That's like we got the glasses on. We've seen in the real shit that's coming out.
Yep. Which,
The Bible is that them shades.
and now us being able to see, what scripture is that?
You know it too. I'll get it.
Which one you going to, Matthew 13 or Isaiah? You go to
Matthew 13.
Go to 13. Blessed are your eyes for they see.
Yeah.
You know? Blessed is our eyes for they see. And his name was Rowdy Piper. Are we not rowdy piping under them?
Yeah, yep.
It's I have piped unto you and you have not danced.
Yeah, man.
You not mourned. I've lamented, you've not mourned. You know? Those are death traps. Those Teslas.
Yeah.
That's a microwave on wheels. Niggas get out of that and their hair stands up.
Bro, I was in traffic on the highway, one fucking stopped in front of me on the highway.
It said danger, danger.
Yeah.
And one guy, he left it in a parking lot for like a month and it started deteriorating. It looked like mold, like leaven. Shit just, it just started, like, you know, like when you old clothes and shit, the steering wheel started, like, the material started boring.
And guess who's behind them shits? My man Elon Musk.
Oak tree.
Oak tree, yeah.
That nigga a cyborg. He got a midget in his chest.
Yeah.
You ever see it? No, I'm just playing. But you ever see that nigga?
Yeah. He's very robotic.
He named his child a decimal. You know what I mean? That nigga's weird.
Something like X something.
Esau is
Yeah.
that nigga named his child after coordinates.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's weird.
Esau is terrible.
Matthew.
Hey, the Lord got a spirit. We talking shit about this place,
Yeah.
man.
And Esau.
And Esau.
They're the problem.
Yep.
And wicked Eve.
Yep.
Hell yeah, especially them.
Yep. And Eve's minion, Jake.
Yep. Matthew 13:16.
Jake is Eve's hellhound.
Yeah.
And Eve is Esau's hellhound.
Yeah.
Eve like them fucking dogs on
On her-
Magic.
Just waiting. And Esau the bald nigga holding it, right? Yep. Fuck.
Yeah, bro. No.
You saw that woman? She hit her man with a bowling ball?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
This shit.
I see.
What the fuck? I'm tired of seeing what our black and brown men gotta go through.
For real, man.
You know? Hey, I grew up to that shit, man.
Word.
Yeah, seeing
Yeah.
black men get cutting with box cutters, throwing hot grease.
Yeah, man.
It's
They're
fucked
violent.
up.
They're
Yeah.
violent people.
That's called assault. Bitch, I'll get you arrested. He said, you're supposed to be 1,000 feet from here. What you doing
Yeah,
here?
man.
They're violent as hell, man.
They're really fucked up
Yeah.
there. They're actually crazy.
But they don't care to, like, mutilate our men.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like those scars are scars. You cut a man with a box cutter,
That's still there.
you're splitting all that.
Yeah.
But you give her ass a little slap, and here come fucking Boots Patrol.
Got 5 units at the house.
You walk around with a unit.
I remember one time a woman, we had to call the ambulance, right? They came over, and there was a little ass, bitch ass Edomite and another white bitch. They questioned me like I did or something. I'm like, y'all get the fuck out of my house.
Right.
Y'all niggas tripping.
Right,
Like I call you for help, and you question me like I did.
right.
You know?
And you going back to your bullshit 1-bedroom apartment stinking.
For real.
You know what I mean? Like the Lord really took that image from my eyes. Because when I was in the world, I'm like, oh, a cop, a lawyer, a doctor.
Remember
You know?
St. Paul fucking ambulance? How new they were?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 They're demons.
Yeah, man. And those the same guys who take you to the hospital to talk about get you holy again.
Yeah. Let's
Come
read
on,
this.
man. Yeah. Back in
We had a little tangent.
yeah, no bad, yeah.
It's good.
Little righteous rant. But Matthew 13:16, but blessed are your eyes for they see and your ears for they hear.
Yeah. So he was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You brothers ever had moments like that?
Yeah.
Where you be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I remember before I'm like, that's a demon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah. Man. And it says, for verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see.
Yearned, desired. You know? Like I was telling the brothers, I said, man, I yearn.
Yeah.
You know, I yearn. Like how the elders say, Elder Ariah, he said, I ache. You know, I really feel that, man. I'm like, man, I yearn. Please, every day, I'm like, please bring us shortness. It said, pray for shortness of days. The kingdom's prepared for you. Watch.
Yep.
Now, every day, I'm like, please, Yahweh Shem El Shai. Like I used to pray for my work day to go in haste. Now I'm praying for this queendom to be destroyed in haste. Like, please bring shortness to these days. Please fulfill the prophecies. Just confound the wicked.
Right.
Baba Kashah, please incline your ear to my cry and my prayer. You know? Please bring Yahweh Shai. I'm not praying for a woman or a car. I'm praying for our King, Yahweh Shai. You know? Fuck the lotto. I want Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You know? Keep reading.
It says, and have not seen them,
Yeah.
and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them.
Yep, right. And that's now what we're in. So we're getting ready to hear the mark of the beast become mandatory. We're getting ready to hear the third woe has been implemented. We're getting ready to hear that Babylon's gonna be destroyed.
Bro.
We're getting ready to hear, thou, my good faithful servant, thou come up hither.
Bro,
You know?
when that chippy get out on these
Chippy.
streets, we gonna see.
That rice device.
That's what we gonna see with all these
Man.
wicked ass jakes, man. We gonna see.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be bad.
Hey, listen. The ministry of what you know as Hebrew Israelites will single-handedly change when that prophecy comes. Watch.
Quick.
He said, "Watch." I say, "Watch." Watch, bro. When that prophecy comes, you know. Keep going. Oh, that was it. Where were we at, Isaiah?
I have Rab and Ezekiel.
Yeah, right, Isaiah.
Which one in Ezekiel?
The sword is sharpened.
Okay, let's finish that real quick, and then we'll go back to the mark because we didn't even finish that. And then we'll probably get a couple more. Did you have any questions or anything, brother? Are you good? Okay.
I hold right.
Yep, 13, and we'll go into that.
This is back in Ezekiel 21 and verse 12. Cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people.
See, Jacob's trouble. There's going, hey, and you know what? These nations is going to be like the fishermen on the boat with Jonah. They're going to be like, man, because of you, this shit's happening. So, but they don't know that they got judgment too, though. See, these people, because we could talk about all day, and Christians will tell you how the Lord judged them and Israel being this and this. Well, guess what? Your ass is guilty too. So the Lord got an issue with Jake and the inhabitants of the earth. So you not excluded, my man.
We're trying to tell Jake what's coming. You know, they don't want to listen. But Jake can't handle what's coming, bro. Jake can't handle losing the job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
These people can't handle it. These people couldn't
Right.
handle. They can't handle this
They
shit.
can't, the stuff that we go through, which is chastisement from the Lord, they will bug the fuck out. You know? They will bug out.
They can't handle a snowstorm.
Right. Well,
You know?
the bishop went to get some food, you know, because he didn't prepare, right? Proper planning, prevention, poor performance. She didn't prepare because she knew a storm was coming. She didn't and she ran out of the store with chitlins.
Oh my God.
So you gonna get chitlins in the snowstorm? The Lord God is gonna take ass, bro.
Man, that shit is fucking disgusting.
And that's the intestines, right?
Yeah.
That's like the
You basically eating everything.
right. Ezekiel 21:12, crying, how, son of man, for it shall be upon my people, it shall be upon all the princes of Israel.
Oh, well, who's a prince? Nick Cannon, you know, Jamie Foxx, 50, all the rich men. Those are princes.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's, those are princes, but they're princes though. You know?
Especially Puff Daddy.
Yep, Puff Daddy's wicked ass. That dude's a demon. He's a sex demon.
Yeah, man.
You said Buddy Love?
Yeah.
Terrorists by reason of the sword shall be upon my people.
So they're gonna experience a lot of emotions, man. You know? Oh, Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13.
Beautiful.
Isaiah 13, 6 through 9. Let's read that. Read that part again, and then let's hit that real quick.
Terrorists by reason of the sword shall be upon my people.
Terrors by reason of the sword. You're not gonna have terror because you're late for rent. You're not gonna have terror because you ran a red light. You're gonna have terror by reason of the sword because the slayer wants to slay your ass.
Smite therefore upon thy thigh, because it is a trial, and what if the sword contemn even the rod, it shall be no more, said Yahweh Shem Shai.
Read this.
Isaiah 13 and verse 6, it says, how ye, it says, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
The day of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is at hand. The Lord Almighty, Alashadia,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Keep going.
It shall come as a destruction from
And let me say this: these people, these people that work for Esau and this government, the C to the I, the F to the B, all y'all that work for them, you have no fucking idea what's getting ready to happen to this place. You may think that you're trying to bring justice and you're gonna arrest us, and we're just this domestic this, and we're just this threat. Your ass is gonna be destroyed with the government that you've sworn to. And you don't realize that this is bigger than Babylon. This is bigger than your white privilege. Because you may be thinking that we're just black, Hispanic, and brown people reading the book. No, we are children of the Creator.
Yep.
All you humans have been created by a Creator. That's the problem with Babylon. These people need to recognize the Father, Yahweh, through the Son, Yahweh Shai. You people are getting ready to be reintroduced with the Father of spirits. You know?
Yeah.
That's the problem here.
Right.
There's too many isolated carnal thoughts that got you people tripping out your fucking mind. Wait till the day of the Lord come, and we're gonna see what your gun, what your badge, what your bug out bunkers, and what your government will do for you. Watch.
Spirit of fear is getting ready to overtake this.
Right.
Real.
I don't know if I told y'all about. I saw this TikTok, right? But this dude, he's like a ghost hunter or some shit. So what he does is he goes to the most haunted places. He goes live, but he's in there with a Ouija board. He's tempting the Lord.
Yeah.
Lord will have fucking poking head, you know,
Punk his head.
Yeah.
appear and scare the shit out of him.
Yep.
You people, when you people actually see demons manifest themselves, that's gonna humble your ass,
Yep.
man.
When it's crawling from the fucking corner of the shadow in your room.
Some
People don't
city
know
is
y'all
shit.
fucking- You people don't even fucking.
Yep.
And man, listen, and growing up, even in the truth, and before the truth, man, I witnessed, you know what I mean, like dark shadows, you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
you know,
I've seen
that
them.
shit called,
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called, that term.
Apparition?
No, not that. When you sleep,
Sleep paralysis.
yeah, that man,
That's in the scriptures.
Yeah,
You know sleep paralysis is in the scriptures? It's in Wisdom of Solomon.
yes.
Did you ever read Wisdom of Solomon 15? Is it 15 or 17?
I think it's 17.
17. You ever read that, what happened in the 3 days?
Nah,
Remember the 3 days of darkness?
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
And in the Apocrypha, it tells what happened to them.
Oh okay.
And,
okay.
and
I
in
know
that,
that's happened in Egypt.
yeah,
Yeah.
and in that, it tells how they were on the ground with like invisible bars. That's sleep
Yes.
paralysis.
They call that a hag. That's what they call it.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
wrist around your back.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I get those. Sometimes I used to get that. Sometimes,
Yeah.
Like you can't wake up. Like
Yeah.
you just.
Yeah.
I probably had that one time. I'm telling you, I was sleeping by my grandma. I'll never forget this. When I was younger, like 9 or 10 or whatever. And I was just laying under the cover. My eyes are open. But I just hear my grandpa. He's around me cleaning up. And I'm like, I can't move. I don't know what's going on. And he just pulled the cover off me. And I
Saved you.
And I was so thankful he did that because I couldn't do shit.
Right.
I was like, I didn't know the name of that at first back then.
Yeah.
You know, that happened to me in the truth, and I called on the name.
Yep.
Yep.
You're actually fighting. I've had times where I'm sleeping, I know it's what's happening, I'm fighting it. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
And you conscious.
You
I
know?
had that.
Yeah.
You gotta fight the name.
Yeah.
You gotta fight the name of the Lord out your mouth.
Yes.
I had that happen last week.
So let's keep praying. You know that the Lord comforts us in our sleep and we're awake.
Yeah.
You know? But keep going.
Verse 7, therefore shall all hands be faint and every man's heart shall melt.
All hands on deck shall be faint. I don't know. I just can't. I don't fucking know. Right? I'm on my nerves. Best mechanic. I can't fucking get it. You know, their emotions, their minds playing tricks on them. They're gonna be tripping, panicking out, having panic attack. You're gonna be reintroduced with anxiety, my man.
Yep.
Your heart's gonna be hot. Your head's gonna be hot. You're gonna be nauseated.
Yep,
You know, sweating, pale,
Clammy ass palms.
clammy. You ain't gonna be hungry.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, man.
Keep going.
And it says, and they.
Stress.
Yes.
Your kidneys are gonna fail you because of so much adrenaline.
You can die from that stress. Too.
So much adrenaline pumping through them. You know?
And it says, and they shall be afraid.
Yep.
Pangs and sorrows shall.
Pang. Can you look up pang?
Niggas gonna be afraid.
Sound like pain.
We ain't talking about Topanga.
And scared people are funny. That's why I say it's
Proverbs
Yeah.
You ever see a Jake run from a dog?
Yeah.
You know, I got it. You ever see a Jake run from a dog?
Everybody knows.
Get off my roof. He said, get off my roof. Oh, DeMar reunites with the Buffalo Bills. After 12 days, my nigga,
With a rare heart condition,
like one of the rarest. He said,
you got people that can't play sports because the heart is too big, it's too enlarged. But yet this dude can get back in the field after 12 days. See, the world's a stage, man. Esau knows what he's doing.
Got
Esau
nano
distracts.
bites.
Yeah. Esau knows what he's doing, man.
That might be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They handled that technology.
so the word pang means a sudden sharp pain. Like Jefferson, who was a man who always
Fred.
Fred.
Yeah.
Fred,
Yeah.
which he in the show said he knew he was a Jew.
That's his name.
I'm
Yeah.
enjoying your honey.
Red Fox.
Yeah.
Red Fox.
Yep.
Cypher or something.
A sudden sharp pain or painful emotion. Why?
Like losing somebody you love.
Man.
The loss, the pain of the loss of the loved one.
Forced to, cut off your leg and you're still stuck in a locked room.
And
Some saw shit, That's how it always ends, right?
Yeah.
They're like this. They're all going crazy.
That's the case that
Yeah. And that shit like gave me like, oh fuck. Like, like I want to be in that position.
That's some fear.
Yeah.
There's horror movies, but then Saw, when you think about it, that's a real scary ass movie.
That's an evil angel.
Because his mental is up here. Damn.
He made him cut his own body.
Damn. And left him in the fucking room.
Multiplayer game. You can't find the key in time.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, for real.
yeah.
Man.
All your life.
You gotta stay locked in a dark dungeon. Like,
Huh?
damn, that's some shit.
Back in Isaiah 13:8, and it says, they shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth.
You know what I noticed? Whenever you watch these movies, it's always a woman pregnant. Like the recent Purge Forever.
Yes.
When shit
Yeah.
happened,
Yeah.
it's like a woman, because it's likened to a woman in travail.
And Bird Box.
Yep.
Pregnant woman.
Yep.
And also
There was two pregnant women in Bird Box.
Oh, wow. Damn.
There was two of them.
Oh, yep. You're
what's
right.
the name of that movie? The Road.
Road, Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yep,
He said African name.
Yep.
He said Russian name. That bitch came out as a Russian zombie. Remember?
Yep.
Baby.
Yep. Little demonite.
And it
Judgment
said-
Day.
And And it says, they shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
Matter of fact, read it all the way down. We'll end it on this.
And it says,
When you go into that,
man.
read that again, because that means ashamed. Their faces are flame, like you're hot, you nervous, you know? They're gonna be ashamed. These people gonna have shame. You brothers ever felt shame or embarrassment man, for the truth though? You know what I mean? You go through some shit, you may have messed up. I've done shit where I'm embarrassed, like, fuck, man. You be mad at yourself, but you understand, you know? But we've experienced that. So what I humbly believe, it says Christ's arms may reach you. Look how he's looking at us. Why don't you reach out? Niggas, you see him though? Right.
Yeah.
These niggas are phony, bro.
are.
These people that shit's a scam. Me and Marar, we had ran down, it was Marar idea. We had ran down in this Christian. Come to find out, the nigga was standing out holding the sign because he was getting paid. He wasn't even being like, I don't even believe in God. You know what I mean? They're frauds.
It's a fucking Truman show.
Yeah.
Like, look, dude, I'm just working.
Yeah. They're frauds, man. You know?
They're fucking posers. Man. It says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both wrath and fierce anger.
The day of the Lord is cruel. Let's look up.
Scripture,
Right? Bro, you know how comforting that is? When we deal with a cruel ass world,
People are cruel to us.
right? Non-fucking merciful, because we ain't got blonde dreads or we ain't rapping, and you're fucking cruel to us. These are people that are demons, man.
Because we have the eyebrow.
Right? They need to be ashamed of their fuck you shallow pieces of shit. You should be ashamed of yourself how this place has treated us. You know? Let's look up the definition of cruel. It reminds me of a black woman.
Cold and cruel.
Look, it says cruel, formerly known as Keisha. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. It says cruel, willfully causing pain. So it ain't gonna be an accident when a tree hits you. Like the tornado, it said a 5-year-old died by a flying tree. Damn. That's cruel, but it was on purpose.
The angel picked that bitch up.
Right. Like when the Wicked Witch of the West, when the house got dropped on her, that was on purpose.
It's like at the beach with those umbrellas, the sharp thing that's going in the sand.
Yes.
And tell the old lady.
Yeah. Yeah. So the angel grabbed it and took it and walked it and said, right on her shit. Job 4:7 real quick, Bishop. That proves Job 4:7. The day of the Lord is cruel because Job 4:7 says so. Straight up. That's what these people need, a mud hole stomped in their ass.
Hey, just stick it to Lucy.
I can read it. And it says, verse...
We'll read it
I
again.
got it.
Yeah.
This is Job 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, aware were the righteous cut off.
So that proves it right there. Somebody that dies and in a cruel manner, it was specific. Specifically.
It was personal.
It was personal.
You know, like you saw, a crime of passion, that shit personal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So it says willfully causing pain while you're doing this because I want to. You know, not like, oh, I'm sorry.
They get enjoyment out of it. I enjoy choking your eyes like Homer
Yep.
chokes Bart.
Yep. It says causing pain or suffering to others or feeling no concern about it.
That's how these people, that's how Americans treat each other, man.
Yep. Exactly, bro.
That's how these
Yep.
toxic ass relationships
Yep.
are too. And it's promoted, especially amongst our people.
Yep. To be cruel and fucking mean.
Wicked to one another.
Yep. No consideration. You know, I'll have to say, I'm like, oh, excuse the fuck out of me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't say it like that, but oh, excuse me. You know, the people be in line like this. And you turn around and you're like, all right, thank you. You know, literally bump into somebody. It makes you want to fucking John Jones up, man.
Back the fuck up.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that. I mean, I could have refrained myself.
What's-
Yeah.
These people, they be like, you get too close, man.
Yeah. This place needs to be stopped, but with cruelty. You know? Hosea, you know? Read that again.
And it says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel both.
Hey, today cruel. You know? It's a cruel, cold ass day. You know? But it's all good. But watch when the day of the Lord come. You know?
with the wrath and fierce anger to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
That right there is a cut to a Christian. He don't hate the sinner, he hates the sin. Shut your lying, sinning ass up.
Your fucking mumbo jumbo speaking
Right.
in tongues that
Right. See, he hates the sinner. Keep going.
And it says, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light, and the sun shall be darker in its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
Yeah, it's going to go from judgment day to judgment night. You know? It's going to be dark out here.
And I will punish the world
I will punish the world.
for their evil.
Yep. For their evil. I will punish the inhabitants of the world for their evil. The world didn't do evil. It's the people that did evil.
Right.
I will punish the world for their evil as ways. That's why the Lord said, vengeance is mine. Like, don't wait upon me. Yeah. You know?
And the wicked for their iniquity.
Yeah.
And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease.
Woo! Cause the arrogant. Cause a proud, white, fat, arrogant bitch to shut up.
Yep. For real.
Hey, you ain't gonna care what happened to Karen in that day.
Yep.
You know, when you deal with these people, these weak, nasty people, and they're arrogant to you. It's not like they just move around and no, they make sure that their nastiness is rubbed off on you.
Yeah.
You know?
To like ruin your day.
Yeah, like they want to ruin it. Oh, I'm sorry, man. You know, we ain't got the you know?
Your barbershop gotta get some tissue.
And it says, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
Lay low the haughtiness
Yep.
of the terrible people. These people are terrible.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's how they sound.
And it says, I will make a man, an Israelite elect man, more precious than fine gold.
Yep.
Even though
Being desired.
right.
So the Lord is going to purify us as he's doing now to where our final form will be as or more precious than gold. Where we will be more precious than gold itself. You know? And you see what niggas do for a Cuban link. So how much more this?
Yep.
You know? So read that again.
It says, I will make the man more precious than fine gold.
Oh, right now we're
Israelite?
just minorities.
Okay.
You want to?
You know that. We the original people.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, the Catholic Church went and whitewashed everything.
Yep.
Yeah, back in, what was it, 3 after Constantine.
Yep.
And now they tell us to fucking almost worship their Pope. Ain't never been a black man of color.
He's got it.
And then in modern times, guess what they did?
What?
They helped the Nazis.
Yep. He got it. Brother got it.
Right on
Hey, may the
point.
Lord bless you, brother.
Oh, he's blessing me.
Hey,
Hey.
good,
Because I know the truth
good,
is
good.
our
Our God. That's
Right.
right, brother.
Right.
That bullshit they taught the slaves.
That's right, brother. That's right.
All
That's
right.
it,
Shalom.
man. Hey, call on Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Hey, that's the Lord working, man. That's
supposed to be in.
Yep. That's the
Man.
spirit you're supposed to be in. Not bucking up against it. Not trying to put your own weirdo shit in it. You know, say your piece with brothers that are speaking peace and keep it pushing.
Just like that.
You know, we talking about the end, and a nigga would talk about, you know, the beginning. Look, the original man. You know.
What
Yeah.
about all these?
That's that Sarnetta spirit,
Yeah.
though. That niggas stuck in that.
Polite.
Yeah, that wayward. That's a wayward doctrine. You know. That's a strange doctrine. Huh? You can come over here, brother. What's crazy about it? It's not. What's the N-word mean? Nope. That's what the man that called you the N-word told you. Nigger means black. It means black.
He got time.
You got time, brother. When you go into nigger, it means black.
It means black.
It means
Yeah.
black.
It goes back to the Spanish negro.
Negro.
He is finna
Yeah, he's offended. Keep going. It's all good.
Back Isaiah 13 and verse 12.
That's just saying.
I will make a man more precious. That's the balance.
Yep,
You know?
yep. Because that proves too that we're at the end. You got older Jakes more in the spirit than the younger.
I was about to say that too. I was just
Yeah.
about to say that.
Hey,
That's
you
the
know?
spirit.
Verse 12. I will make
So you got young Jakes that are more older bottles. That
Oh,
proves
hell
that Babylon
yeah.
has increased even worse.
Hell yeah.
Even worse.
What's that script? Well, go ahead. You know.
No, what?
What's that scripture was in the Apocrypha when they were saying that how the young gonna come off speaking like
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
adults, like grown people. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you're towards the end. You know what I'm saying?
Women gonna have births, premature, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
But they're gonna be raised up and live full lives.
Keep going.
Back in Isaiah 13 and 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Right.
If-
A man with faith.
Yeah, right,
Faith
right.
is what's going to justify us.
Yeah.
Talking about the
Right. Faith is what's going to justify us. That gift. The gift that the Lord gave us. You know? Hey, it says, woe unto you that are offended.
Yeah.
You know? There's a lot of minuscule things that Jake will hold on to blind him from the meat of the matter.
Yeah.
You know, after we just said the world's ended and the N word the only thing you heard.
Back.
Yeah.
You got
you
ears to
listen
hear.
rap music, though.
But you listen to rap music, right?
Hey, don't look at the messenger. Look at the
Message,
The
yep.
message.
Yep,
You know.
yep.
Don't get caught up in the character. What's that nigga said? Charles White. Don't get caught up in the character, nigga. It's about the message.
Yep. Remember that, niggas?
Yeah.
What the other day they said, Merry Christmas, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was cool. Keep going. It's just the spirits. But that proves we're about to wrap it up. The spirits are rolling up.
Even a man.
And that proves us a hedge too. Yeah, just stay over there, nigga.
Even a man, then the golden wedge of Ophir.
Yep.
Therefore, I will shake
But that's going into the gold over here, right? The Ophir, the brother was going into
Yeah.
that. So real good gold,
Real high quality,
high quality gold.
top notch.
Yep, yep,
Top
yep.
You can buy a gram of gold for like how much? Like $80 right now. You know?
A gram though.
A gram, small.
Not an
gram.
ounce.
Yeah, grams.
An ounce is like 1,400 right now.
Yeah, 2,000. Yeah.
You buy a gram, that shit might break.
Yeah.
It's so thin, but it's still gold though.
Still gold.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe over there in Jamaica they found gold. You gotta take over there, they digging for gold and shit. It says,
Esau said, I'm here to help.
right. Therefore, I will shake the heavens and the earth.
Heavens being rulership of the earth. So the earth is getting ready to shake and quake. Literally. You see?
And it says, shall remove out of her place, and the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger.
Yep. Fierce anger. The Creator. You know, the Creator has a fierce anger that he's about to do on this earth and these people. And you can see why. You know, you can look and you hear people talk what they have energy for. Their vain opinion. You can see why some fierce judgment's gotta happen. You know? It's like, look how long it'll just go on.
Yep.
You know?
They just gonna get a hard ass elbow.
Yep. What a step in though. Like
Yeah.
you gotta step into that shit.
Hammer fist.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the bottom lip elbow.
Yeah.
That's what the troops gonna do.
Yeah.
We say
Bottom lip bit judgment. Motherfucker, not fucking crazy.
Yep. On niggas.
Yeah.
That's cool, because
Yeah.
you're actually enjoying it.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man. And it says, therefore, my bad, and the day of his fierce anger, and they shall be at the chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people,
Yep.
and flee every one to his own land.
Now that's a war protocol, you know, because these countries care about their civilians. So China calls Chinese home, Russians call diplomats. You got to get out the land. You can't be here. You see, because it's about to go down. You know,
Somebody say don't play
and
the
when war, no, you got it.
club. He say don't play the club. Get the
He said, anybody don't want to die, get the fuck out. And guess what? Where they gonna call black people? They gonna tell black people go back to Africa? And why are black people in white America?
Yep.
Go back to Africa.
Yep.
Take your black ass back to Africa.
Yep.
What are you doing here? Right? What's the area code of Africa, my African Americans? Why are you not mad at Africa for being enslaved by the white man?
Yep.
But you sit here in Rochester. Go back to Africa.
Yep.
The fuck, right?
Yup.
Yeah.
If you're African American, you're black, what are you doing in white America?
Shit, you would live better.
Right? You got an African queen? Well, go fucking sit on an African throne.
Yep.
At least Africa, you know what I'm saying?
See, because nobody's calling Jake out on their bullshit. That's the problem. They got a lot of bullshit that they ride on,
They can't back it up.
but they can't back it up.
And then they go back to Africa. They don't want your ass black ass there.
They'll meet a Chinese person with a fucking some General Tso.
They
You know?
fucking Akata.
Yeah,
Cook their ass.
yeah,
Cannibal. There's a lot of cannibals over there.
yeah, yeah. Because I know if I thought I was African, I'd be in Africa. You know what I'm saying?
With a dashiki on.
Hell yeah, chilling, looking like King Kang and shit. You know what I
Those
mean?
women over there, polygamy.
And I would let her bark and bounce for me.
So y'all niggas tripping.
Yeah,
Real.
they are. Well, that the Lord got them stuck here for judgment.
Yep.
The Lord got Jake stuck here for judgment.
Now you can't leave.
Now you can't
You
leave.
can't leave, man.
Yeah. Enjoy white America while you can.
And we just here to
Burned up.
prophesy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We've been there.
Oh, you know what this is? Matthews. We've piped on you. You're not dancing. We're crying. You're not mourning. But you'll dance the little baby that call your women bitches and your men niggas. You see?
Right.
Jake is through.
Yeah.
In 2023, black people are through.
For real.
They don't have no plan. They don't have no protocol. You have nothing to fix what you're in, but you got this emotional mindset because you were raised by a bitchy black woman.
Yep.
So all you need to do is create the traits that you saw her do in the living room when she was packing her Newports.
Yep. That's real
You know?
shit though.
So you're not mad at me, you're mad at mama. You're mad at daddy. You know? It ain't us. Keep going.
And it says verse.
That's why the Lord said he about to bring cruelty.
Yeah. On niggas.
Black lives.
Yep.
Verse 15, it says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Everyone that's found is gonna get their ass thrust through.
Yep.
Gonna
Jason
get
style.
Yes.
That might be Jason.
Yes.
Yo,
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Yes. Tough, harsh judgment. And when the white man come and call you niggas, you ain't gonna be able to stop him.
Yep.
You ain't gonna be able to march. You're not gonna be able to protest. You're not gonna say Black Lives Matter, cause he's gonna murder your ass.
Yep.
Bodies, black bodies and babies is gonna be out here. That's prophecy.
Yep.
There's more that's coming than some ill-gotten words, man. And Jake don't realize it. Jake don't realize it till that shit hit. And it's called Jacob's Trouble. Martial law, Jade Helm, King Alfred plan.
Yep.
When that comes down, when they lock this city down,
Yep.
what you think they gonna do? When they lock this city down, what do you think Jake's gonna do? Jake can't even band together now.
Yep.
They don't have no one they can band together now.
Deal with y'all. You speaking real right now.
Yep.
I caught something.
It's prophecy, brother.
Yep, I caught that shit. Give me some paperwork.
We just got the Bible.
Yep.
Just the Bible.
And I'm
Everything online.
Yep.
Yep.
That, he did, you said something deep.
It wasn't me, brother.
and
It's
they
the
caught
spirit.
me. Yep.
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 Yep. It's coming,
But
man.
I'm God body. I mean,
Yep.
Shamil God Allah.
Okay. You know, what's Allah mean?
Allah, arm, leg, arm, head.
No, what does the word Allah mean?
God.
Close, power, which would be
God
God.
and power.
Right, power. Now, do you know the word Allah is
Yeah.
our language?
Yeah.
Then you know what language that is?
It's Arabic.
It's
But-
close.
But Arabic is a black language.
Close. You're almost there.
Right.
It's what you would call the Lashawan Kodash,
Right,
the,
yep.
the holy tongue.
Yeah.
So you have a form of the holy tongue.
Deep, man. I'm gonna deal with you, man.
'Cause you're an Israelite, brother.
I thought you was fronting, man. He hit me with some shit.
Hey, Rakata Yahba Shemel Shad Bashem
I
Kakada.
can deal with you, man.
Yep.
It's deep
Yep.
right here. This is real serious.
Yeah, it's very, brother. Hey, he's coming down. Martial law is
And
coming.
then you said that nigger word, but they don't understand that.
Exactly.
When you flip that,
Yep.
I said, let me go and holler.
Yeah.
Good, brother.
Know what I mean?
Good.
You flipped it
Good.
real quick. Know what I mean?
Yep. Good.
Yeah.
Get ready, man. Hey, they're getting ready to implement martial law.
So how long
And
y'all
this.
gonna be out here?
We're about to wrap it up now, but
Yeah.
we're here every Saturday if the Lord allows us.
Well, every Saturday I'm gonna be here.
Good, brother.
Bill.
Good.
Bill.
We'll see you, brother.
Jump on this bus real
Okay.
quick.
real style.
Okay, brother.
For real, yo.
Good.
Shalom.
Shalom, brother. Peace unto
Yo,
you.
hit me real nice with that. Inshallah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, good, brother. Hey, well, you know, with that, we're going to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect, and the 1/3. With that being said, Shalom.
Shalom.